Is that your son? Because you fighting tooth and nail to make sure that nobody don't know the truth about this doggone son of yours. Now, is it true that this man that went and had another child? Well, hold on. I thought they had said Jay-Z had a daughter before that looked so much like him. She got ghosts in the internet. I wonder what happened to her. If I think that's the one who I think they say he bought her a house and she went allegedly bought her a house and she apparently went ghost. But now here come this mysterious son. People say he looked like him, but when I look at him, Ramir doesn't really. He favors the mom to me. Now, everybody have their own opinion, but Ramir favors the mom. So I'm thinking to myself, hello. I'm thinking to myself that Ramir looks like his mom, but I think Jay-Z is more or less fighting this because if it comes out that is really his biological son, one, he never took care of the boy. Two, he never he never um he never did nothing for the boy. What? What? And then I don't have a favorite motorcycle. The only car I really liked that I ever owned was a Aston Martin. That's the only car that I liked. That. And so let me say no, people saying that they're saying this boy's he got the fry. Did it take this? Ooh, I want to be a fly on the wall, y'all. I swear to God, I want to be a fly on that wall when they end up taking a DNA test and Jay-Z sitting there panicking, can't hardly breathe. I know he gonna be can't hardly breathe because he gonna be looking like, oh my God, if it's exposed that this is my child, what am I gonna do? I'm trying to figure out what you're gonna do too, cause wait, hold on. How did they got Blue Ivy as the oldest? Blue Ivy wouldn't be the oldest because it would be Ramir. Then it would be that allegedly one daughter who was on the internet too who went ghost. Well, is she older than Ramir or is Ramir older than her? Who's the oldest? Do anybody know in the chat? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out who's the oldest out of that. I can't remember. Was it the daughter? The one girl who said that was her dad? Was she the oldest? I'll have to Google that and see because I can't remember. But on Friday, I swear to God, I'm gonna have some popcorn and I'm gonna be sitting and I'm gonna be waiting on them to release them test results because, well, they probably won't do it by Friday because that's the deadline. But he's saying he need more time. What do you need more time for? If it's not your child, it's not your child. Like, who needs more time to decide if that's not their damn child? Because if I know you ain't my damn baby dad, I'm not finna sit there and play with you. You ain't my damn baby daddy, and we not finna sit up here and play. Come on, go take this test so I can prove that you not my damn baby daddy. So what? I don't understand what they got going on because I'm a little damn confused. Like, come on, Jay-Z. This is T here, Jay-Z. I need to know the T. Are you the father? And what Beyonce, they saying Beyonce is got so much to say, but Beyonce, that was before your time. So if that was before your time, sweetheart, you just need to go on and take care of them little 3 children you got over there. And don't worry about Ramir or the other daughter or none of them. I think it's more or less that they know they'll be a part of that estate. And y'all don't want nobody to share that estate with y'all. But if Ramir is the son, Ramir finna get some money. Because Ramir say he's suing the judges and all. I'm trying to figure out what. Ramir, you getting fancy on them, ain't you? Ramir getting smart on their ass. I don't blame you, Ramir. Shit, if it is your daddy, he owe you. He owe you like he owe his rent, back taxes. He owe you for everything. You ain't wrong for getting what's owed to you. And if that is your daddy, And your daddy sat out there and manipulated them courts, and them courts manipulated you all them years and denied you them DNA tests. You're not wrong, baby. I want you to go in there. I want you to nab them for all their goddamn money. If that's your daddy. Because they was wrong. And he knew. He probably knew, but he just can't confess to it because you know that if your mama was underage at the time, that would be a whole can of worms you opening up, Ramir. And I don't know, boy, them elite people up there so god doggone crazy. I don't know about your safety. I'm not even gonna lie to you, baby. I don't know about your safety because at this point when people start to see that people going to jail and all this, I think you need to ask for witness protection at this point because that ain't gonna be good for you because what are you gonna do if they do say that you that is your father? You suing the court system, the judges, you suing him, you suing all these people. These a lot of high powered people. So I don't somebody gotta be behind you protecting you, baby, because the moment in the second he get them test results, his eyes gonna get so damn big. I'm telling you, they're gonna be so big. I don't even know how he gonna even intake that. I'd be like, oh my God. That bitch is too funny because I know Jay-Z shitting the brick. I know he's somewhere in the corner shitting the brick. Jay-Z, how many children do you have out here for real now? I know about Blue Ivy. You claiming Blue Ivy. You claiming the two little twins. But how many children really for real you done had out here? You playing like you don't know nothing. You got to have about what? Child. If Ramir your child, he finna take you for that ride. And I think Jay-Z knew it. I think he know it. Oh, if he proven to be my son, oh my God, I know I'm finna to pay out tens and thousands of dollars. So I'm sorry, Ramir, but you need it before you take that test. I'm just saying now, Ramir. Now I'm just saying. Before you take that test, I'ma need you for real, to have somebody hire you some security. Cause it's gonna be some shit gonna go down. The moment in the second they see that goddamn test result, baby, it's gonna hit the fan. Cause it's one, you suing Jay-Z. Two, you suing the judges who didn't allow you to do the test. And so, Ramir, your safety is one thing you need to worry about before you even walk in there and take a test. Get some securities, get all your documents, have all your paperwork written up, because I'm telling you that's gonna be some shit. When they see that you done sued and you is the father, they know one, the courts know they're gonna be the judges know, no, I'm finna be sued too, because I denied all the claims. And there wasn't even one or two judges, it was about seven of them things. And here you go, you sue. Oh, baby, Ramir finna hit them so hard, I don't even know what Jay-Z gonna do. Beyonce either. I guess Beyonce, I guess you better do your final dance you be doing on the floor. I'm telling you, better go in there, crawl all over there. Hold on, y'all. Crawl all over that stage and make that money back. Because Ramir coming to take y'all down. Because when I seen it on the news, I seen it all over this internet. I said, well, what the Sam hell going on here? What the hell is going on with Ramir? And is that the damn daddy? Cause Jay-Z, I ain't never see. I seen Jay-Z did, but I think that attorney Busby, he went after him like, oh no, you ain't finna play with me. But with this one, it's like he's saying, hold on, I need more time. What more time? You had, this boy is almost 30 something years old. You've been hearing this boy has been making these claims against you. You've been hearing this stuff. So what more time do you need? Please elaborate to us, the American people. What more time do you need, Jay-Z? Because it ain't no more time, baby. Time is up on the 18th. It's up. So we need to know what more time and what you looking for. Because I'm a little confused. And then they saying the little boy said that they had a thing, a pum pum in the car. Like, who fuck put that in the goddamn car? And why would y'all do him? Oh, y'all trying to make him out of he probably has not been convicted of a crime, so you got to make him look like a criminal. So you can be like, I don't have no criminal as a son and all this. No, that ain't working, baby. They ain't playing with y'all on that. They just get a boy to test. Get a boy to test on the 18th because we want to know. We want to eat popcorns. We want to sit back and we want to hear what the results are. If we not tired of waiting, we tired of playing with you, just like Ramir. We wants to know. Because us, the people, saying, some of them saying he looked like you. And some of them saying they look like the mama. I think he looked like his mom. If you look at some of the pictures that they show when he was a little boy, now I can say now he did look like you a little bit when he was a little baby. But right now he don't look like you, he look like his mom. To me. That's my opinion. But baby, I said, if anybody in the chat, if you in the chat, can you hear me? Say hello. Okay, we're going to talk about the Diddy and Cassie. Cassie. I don't even know what to say about you, Cassie. I just feel like, oh, 1 minute I thought you was a victim. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna say thought. I knew you was a victim to the DV part of it. I knew that for a fact. Because the tape showed it all. But what people are so, everybody's so gun-ho bent about, she was a victim. And what's getting on my nerves is when I come on YouTube is I'm hearing everybody talking about they didn't prosecute the case. We had a peer of 12 people went in that back. And that's how the law works. You get 12 jurors, they go in the back, they make a case. Once they make that case and everybody come back and they come with a unanimous verdict, that is the verdict. We can't sit up here and say, no, the verdict weren't. Those are based on your own personal feelings about your own way of thinking. The law has spoken. Everybody need to get out their feelings and understand the case is over. Stop making up extra shit about the case. It's over. The case says that Diddy was found not guilty under 3 counts and guilty under 2. And in being that Diddy has not been arrested before or convicted, and what the charges that everybody keep going, oh, he's a domestic, he's a devil, he's this. First of all, the man ain't never been arrested for domestic violence. That's not nobody's fault. That was Cassie's fault. Because when Cassie got in that altercation in our hotel, Cassie was supposed to call the police. No, Cassie went with Diddy and got that tape. Then she turned around and used that same tape against that hotel. She used it against Diddy. She used that. I'm starting to say, Cassie, was you in the cahoots to plotting this up all along, Cassie? You starting to make me think you was plotting this stuff up. I'm starting to think, Cassie, you was a victim to domestic violence, but Cassie, listening to this one man coming out saying about this case about you was a willing participant and all that, and the story how he's saying it, Cassie, I know you ain't that crazy. And sat up there and got these people money. You sat up there, the sued the hotel, which that was an insurance company you sued. You sued Diddy. Then now you got a whole man coming up saying that you was a willing participant. Cassie, come on. Make this make sense to me, because I'm a little confused. I tried to work with you before I got on here to finna talk about you, Cassie. I ain't gonna lie and talk about your ass. Cassie, it's okay. We got a lot of women out here that are freaks. We got a lot of them out here freaks. that will sleep with somebody and wouldn't give two F's about what you say about them. It's a lot of women out here wanted that baby war too. But Cassie, you sat your stupid behind on that stand. You told a story to us to make us feel so sympathetic to you. When I'm a woman just like you a woman, Cassie. And I'm trying to figure out, why would you mention these escorts that you had relations with and you knew your role of what you did to even have them people come in, and them same people can come back and bite you in your ass, and then you took 30 million. You don't think them same people who was getting them little small little pieces of coins from y'all, you didn't think they was gonna want that big old piece of pie too? It ain't no way in the world. I just know you not this. I know, girl. You not this lady. You not this slow. I know you didn't let nobody boost your head up to walk your stupid behind in somewhere and say, I'ma sue you. But you not thinking about the repercussions of behind what your actions was. I just know you ain't that damn stupid. Because anybody who's suing for this type of money should be saying to themselves in their head, if I sue you for $30 million and I'm naming Kenneth, Keith, whoever, allegedly whoever I said that me and you did this with, boy, they can come back and bite me in my ass now if I say some shit that I ain't supposed to say, and I know I was the one doing the shit. I was behind Diddy back. Diddy confronted this man about you calling him. So I'm saying to myself, I know this girl is damn stupid. I know she ain't this goddamn stupid. Hello? I know she not that stupid. There's no way in the world this girl's that damn stupid to sue them and think that it's not coming to bite her in the ass. Now you sat up there and you literally thought you was throwing the iron rod at Diddy, saying, oh, I'm finna get him. I'm gonna put him in jail for the rest of his motherfucking life. And I'm gonna get you back. But the whole time, you ain't think that karma can come back and hit your ass back? Cause it looked like Diddy finna walk, and it looked like you finna go sit your ass in a 6x9 cell block. And your husband finna sit home and take care of them children, allegedly. So what you gonna do? I'm trying to figure out what is she gonna do when this man, he done filed the lawsuit. The man sat up there and said the man hid the information. So if y'all think about it, listen to this. From what that man told us, and he's saying all over the internet in his lawsuit that he filed, what that man is clearly saying was they didn't, his name was used in the statement, but he went to file the lawsuit, but the attorney refused to do the lawsuit because they saying that he refused to do the lawsuit because, what did he say? How did he say? He said he refused to tell the prosecution something, and he didn't file it in time or something. So apparently this man know exactly the shit that the prosecution was pulling on Diddy. So make me think that it was all a sham, y'all. They was all scamming us. They was all really scamming us. So if the government can sit there and knowingly know that somebody can come on the stand and debunk everything Cassie said, it wasn't none of that stuff that Diddy got charged with would have ever flew. It would have been stopped. It would have been stopped like right at the point of, like, it would have been stopped. It's no way that y'all would have let that man go on that stand and get on that stand and testify and say the things that he's saying, that he's openly saying to us now. The government, what was y'all trying to do? Steal that man? Was he, I think what it was when Diddy originally got arrested, I really believe they thought Diddy would just take the 15 years plea offer they offer him. Because see, that's how the federal government comes in. They say, oh, I'm going to give you 15 years. Well, they thought Diddy was stupid and was going to take the 15 years, which they wouldn't have had to prove nothing then, because basically you agreed to the terms and this is it. And we're going to just give you these 15 years and we're going to just forfeit it and seize all your assets. So what the government realized at that moment and second, that when Diddy said that he was not going to take them 15 motherfucking years, they knew, oh, freaking fuck. He's not taking the fucking 15 years. Oh, we got to fucking prove this case now. Oh my God. So bad press. Sent out bad press to make everybody think, oh, build this. Oh, he did this, he did this. That's why we was believing all the hype, all that armored truck at that man's house, all that's taking baby oil out the house, all that taking that stuff out the house. You never heard one time about Diddy businesses. The whole time throughout that trial, you never heard about this. P. Diddy's businesses had did nothing illegal for the whole time he had the companies. They never said nothing about his taxes, because Diddy filed them taxes the way he's supposed to file them taxes. Diddy never did nothing illegal with his company. So you never heard none of that, but we heard on the news. And make it so bad, we didn't really too much hear anything about guns. I got a little confused about that, but then they did say the guns were owned by the security company. So y'all had to bust in the man's house and y'all ain't getting nothing but baby oil out that bitch. Y'all wasted all the taxpayers' money for baby oil. So you believe that he was not guilty concerning? No, I didn't say. Listen. I never said he was not guilty. I said when they showed us the tape of domestic violence, he was guilty under that charge. But when I seen the charges that they had him for, I said, hold on. Why did they charge him for domestic violence? Because y'all showing us evidence of domestic violence in his case. If y'all showing everybody he's a domestic violence, y'all playing the taping up, but he never charged with domestic violence. See, I'm on the side of don't put nobody on no stand and don't put nobody up there. And you get, that's just like it could be me and you. Or if you put somebody on the stand, you say we're going to convict this person of this charge. You showing us this, but this ain't what he charged with. So at that point, I said to myself, this man ain't charged with domestic violence, but they're showing us domestic violence, but he wasn't charged with it. It's never nothing in this man's record showing us that he's been convicted of nothing for domestic violence. So if a person never been convicted of it, what was the purpose of you showing that to us? So that's when I said to myself, hold on, something ain't going right in this from the beginning. I said to myself, well, what damn, they said he had kids. We never heard kids, y'all. Never the whole time. We never heard that. They said it on the news, they said it, but we never heard none of it. So when I look at something and I say to myself, we got to put two and two, common sense with this now. Common sense say, okay, they said domestic violence. So I knew then, I said to myself, let me look up this domestic violence, when this happened with Cassie's and I'm saying. So I went back and I looked, I said, hold on, this charge got to be have expired from whatever state, California state it happened in. So I said, oh, it was expired. So that's why they didn't charge him with domestic violence. So I said to myself, okay, if you didn't charge him with it and it was expired, why use it in this case? So when they said Rico, I said, let me look up Rico again, because I could have swore Rico was mafia ties, gang related, and all that stuff back years ago. So I was like, this one, so I looked it up. I said, that's what that is. So when I started hearing, only thing I kept hearing was DV, and I'm like, domestic violence, and I'm hearing has freak offs and all that stuff. So I'm saying, well, I hear them saying all this, but where's the evidence to the stuff they're saying? And I said, Rico, it ain't gonna stick because Rico was not designed for that. That's we're the average Joe people. That was never designed for us. That was designed for the kingpins, the people selling that big stuff, that big all this major stuff. You taking it on the plane, you trafficking it over this, you traffic. We didn't hear that. We didn't hear Rico where he was taking groups of people and kids or an adults or whoever it may have wanted to be. We didn't hear them show no evidence of that. So I said to myself, this Rico charge can't be for real, or what is going on? Because I've never heard the feds charge you with Rico and they ain't saying nothing about the case. So it confused me. So I said, let me go ask my friend. And I asked my friend because he's a lawyer. And I said, how is this about that they can charge? He was like, if you listen to the case, what you're saying to me and what you're seeing is exactly what you're saying is really no Rico. But then it really peed me off because I hear all these attorneys who got on there and they was like, first thing it was like, oh, he's gonna do this, he's gonna get convicted of this, he's gonna get convicted of that. So I'm saying to myself, well, y'all are attorneys. And y'all know if I'm not no attorney. And I know I said I read what I read and I'm saying, how these people, attorneys, getting on these panels, doing all these discussions and getting all these views and all this. I wouldn't have paid none of them to represent me because it was like, oh, y'all was in y'all feelings. Yeah, bitch, I won't want none of them as an attorney. I'm not being funny, but I won't want them to represent me because at winter time, y'all would have folded on me in the courtroom because you sitting over there saying you can be convicted of this, but if you look at it and we the everyday people can see exactly what everybody else see. We seen this ain't no Rico. So if we didn't see it wasn't no Rico, how they seen it was a Rico? And you went to college, you went and got all these degrees, Harvard, Stanford, Spelman, and all, and y'all said it was a Rico. It's no way. That's why I say sometimes you got to be mindful and do your research on the attorneys that you go to represent you on things because some of these attorneys will leave you high and dry, have you ass on hit. Before you know it, you be sitting there getting 100 years over some shit that you weren't even supposed to get 10 damn days off of. So I'm not finna sit here for now on. I'm going to start researching. And when you get in some trouble, you need to go and research these attorneys, look at their backgrounds, because, baby, some of them taking this stuff into their feelings, and then some of them will flip to the prosecution side real quick on you. Not being funny, allegedly. Well, so I say to a lot of people is this Diddy case and Cassie, what I say about her is I'm going to give Cassie a victim for being DV, but Cassie, you was domestic violence beat like that in that hallway. It ain't no way you didn't. That man came up them stairs to help that lady, to take her. She took her back to that room. Why you didn't leave with that man? If you was in so fear of your life and you was in so much fear, why didn't she leave with that man? Because I can't imagine that I was in this much fear, and you mean to tell me that I don't leave with somebody that can help me get me the F away from this bitch because he beat my ass. Why in the hell would I sit my stupid ass in there finna go back in there and they shut that goddamn door? Bitch, he can take something and bam my head in the wall or anything to me. That's when I knew. I said to myself, what was that fight really about? And I said to myself, I said, this ain't sounding right. Cassie just not making sense to me. None of it was making sense to me. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. But then when after 24 hours after Diddy was prosecuted, not even 24 hours, that man came out and went to saying, oh no, Cassie was the one who did this to me. Cassie was the one, she set up these freak offs. Cassie would call. So I'm saying to myself, hold on now. Cassie, you sat on that stand like you was Miss Innocent. You sat up there like you was Miss Innocent. You sat on that stand and you played us. You played us for sympathy for DV. That's because we women, and we're gonna go with you, Cassie, because we're gonna be saying to ourselves, okay, she a woman, shit, he tore our ass up, and this what the fuck, oh, he done whooped me to sleep. So we as women, we saying to ourselves, oh, now he did her so wrong. Now, Cassie, you made me go in my gut and say, you fucking screwed me. Cassie did us dirty, and y'all gotta give it to her. She a good actor now. I gotta give it to her. She is a good actor. She's a good actor. That lady put on for our ass. I'm sorry, but she put on that stage for our ass, and she got us good. I'm sorry. I don't know what about nobody else, but I'm just telling you, the lady has been acting for a long time. And the lady got us. I'm sorry. She pulled the wool over our head. She really did. Because that man sat right in an interview and said Cassie was the one that called him. Cassie was the one who was setting up them dates. Cassie was the one who was the aggressor. And Cassie knew. Cassie knew. So I'm not finna sit up here and give Cassie no more sympathy cards. Because Cassie, this lawsuit this man has filed, and it's going in the clerk of courts, Cassie. You better remember everything you said on that stand, because the same thing was good for Diddy. It can be good for you. I hate to see you leave here and you have your kids and you. And I'm saying, you know what? You know what get me when I get on this app. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all the goddamn truth. When I get on this motherfucking app and they say Cassie was beat and she did, I started be saying to myself, and that motherfucker had time too, and that motherfucker was sitting right there with I think they said the man who came upstairs when he was allegedly, I can't remember, he was supposed to be an ex-SEAL or somebody, he worked in some kind of military thing or something. Bitch, I would have took my ass and ran and hold his legs and let that bitch drag me out that room. I wouldn't have went back in there with no motherfucking Diddy and that kicked me and that drugged me. She was paid. Oh, she was paid, baby. I'm surprised she got 30. She should have got 50 because she got an Oscar for that, baby. She needs to go and write some motherfucking. She need to go in there and do some acting on TV now, because baby Cassie, you good. You real good, baby. You fool me. Now, it's very hard to fool me. I'm not gonna lie. It's very hard to fool me. At first, she fooled me for that first 2 days. She fooled me. Then I started looking at the shit they was saying. I was saying to myself, no, no, no. This something ain't right with this little cookie back here. She playing. I believe, you know what? That's what I said to myself. I said, this lady had been planning this the whole while. She had to have been sitting there somewhere saying, okay, if I can't stay with him and he won't commit to me and he won't be my husband one day, because I will never be entitled to this money if he don't never marry me. So if he never marry me and he just say, I'm gonna leave, we gonna leave this relationship, we just gonna leave. I said to myself, she probably was saying to herself, and when you think you gonna leave, you're not gonna leave me broke, bitch. I'm gonna get your ass. And you know when I knew how I figured out how she got him, is when she got that goddamn tape, y'all. When she got that goddamn tape, she had that tape the whole time and used it right when she needed to use it. She had that tape. She was right with Diddy when Diddy went to that hotel and asked for that. That man said they called and they talked to her on that phone. So you knew the whole time they had that. You knew that if you were so called, you was the victim and you got them $10 million. That motherfucking hotel should have never gave you them $10 million, because bitch, you was right with him. They try to say extorting for that tape. No, bitch, you was with him getting that goddamn damn tape. So you was right in the extortion. So who the hell? He just paid. That's it. He just paid the damn money. You said you ain't wanted to be aired out. So the man did you a favor and paid the people because he got it like that. You She just screwed herself. I'm telling y'all, that lady screwed herself so bad, and I don't even think she can begin to understand. Because in the end of the day, if they was to come, if at the end of the day, if they was to come and try to sue her for them $30 million, that one man who's now talking is sue her for them $30 million. What the fuck you gonna do? They suing you for your $30 million, then they might prosecute your motherfucking ass the same way they did Diddy ass. What the fuck you gonna do? I'm trying to figure out, what are you gonna do? I'm like, hold on, how's she gonna pay for her lawyers if they prosecute her ass? Why she didn't just write the motherfucking book? I'm a little lost. Why you didn't just write the book? Oh, I guess the book wasn't gonna pay 30. And I guess she felt like the book is gonna give me about a million or two. But see, she got over there with that goddamn, allegedly, she got over there with that goddamn greedy ass husband when Diddy was asking back for them $50,000 for when he trained him and she was sleeping with that goddamn man. They got a little pissed because they had to go back to mommy's house, and she had to go back over there. So they all sat in there, laid in them beds over there at mommy's house, and they had to say to themselves, what are we going to do? What money we going to have? We don't have shit. What are we going to do? And they sat their ass in that motherfucking bed, allegedly, and concocted. Remember, you had that tape. Where is that? Let's go get it out. Pull it out. Let's do what we got to do to get what we got to get. I'm telling you, because if on the, how they said on the street, girl, get your ass and sit your ass down somewhere, because we own to your bitch ass. That's how we look at this on out here in the real world. See, Cassie wasn't expecting us to come back and sit back and think, what is this? What the hell? She wasn't expecting that. She was all. Did you notice something? They said when she got off that damn stand, she was texting that girl, say stick to the story, and she was texting everybody on who she was. All of them, Cassie wasn't innocent. She was not innocent to nothing. That girl was down for whatever. I'm telling you, if you let a motherfucker piss in your mouth, you was down for whatever, baby. I'm sorry, because ain't no motherfucking body on God's green earth gonna pee in my motherfucking mouth. The toilet stool is over there, not in my mouth. Is you out your damn mind? I'm trying to tell you. And then you know some crazy stuff too. Is the man was just saying on the thing. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out. He say he sued Cassie and Diddy. But if we think about it, y'all, if you sued Cassie and you sued Diddy, but why did you sue? Well, you would sue Diddy because let me think. You said you sued Cassie and Diddy, but you sued Cassie and Diddy. You said you sued Diddy because he backed his butt up or something, and it made you homophobic thinking or whatever. But I'm trying to confuse. Was no reason for you to you so called said you suing because you suing Cassie because she mentioned your name in court. I'm like a little confused. I'm like confused. Like, it's just gonna open up Pandora's box, y'all. For real, for real. You know how many people they sat their ass up there and fucked and stopped? Excuse me, y'all. Y'all see how many people them people was doing it? Oh my God, it ain't no way in possibility land that you I'm telling you, it's no way in possibility land we can sit here, y'all, and we can sit here and really write a book on these people. Fuck shit. Some of this stuff that they have done and some of this stuff that they said in that courtroom, I ain't never in my 47 years heard nobody doing some of the shit that they was doing. Like the hell. I heard, and I done heard not back in the days when people were saying the petroleum jelly, but that was some other backdoor shit now. But what the hell was the baby oil? What y'all want to slide up? What? Somebody on here can tell me what was the baby oil purpose for? Was that to play the slip inside records? What that was about? Cause I'm a little damn confused. What was the baby oil for? Cause Apparently, she should have been Lucy's mother goose. All that fucking. Right. Diddy has the money, but Cassie now has 30 million. Cassie has 30 million motherfucking dollars, and I don't think she's gonna have $30 after they get through suing her ass. Cause I know she's somewhere sitting in the damn corner looking like Boo Boo the motherfucking fool. I'm telling you that lady loose as a goose, and I'm telling you this. That's on God. That lady loose as a goose. Ain't no walls, ain't no motherfucking cavities, ain't no shit down there. It ain't no bitches. The burglar bar door is wide fucking open, cause it ain't no goddamn way nobody can tell me you done had sex that many days and you can come recover. And you know what? Y'all think about it. She did all that, and then she was going back to Diddy when she was married to her husband. So I said to myself, you was going back to hit the man that you said did all this fuck shit to you. You was going back over there to get fucked some more. You wanted them to PP on you some more. I'm a little goddamn confused. Like, ain't no damn way. $30 million, I can't hate. That's $30 motherfucking million. I know I ain't motherfucking got. $30 million. I wish a bitch give me 30 million. The way she got her ass whooped, Cassie did that. You can whoop me 2 times and give me $30 million. And I promise you, I ain't gonna call the police. I'm gonna be just like motherfucking Cassie. Whoop this ass. And what the hell? I want $30 million too. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. What he do? What you say? He was throwing the hot dog down? Woo. Baby, you know what some crazy stuff too is? Cassie sat her ass on that stand, y'all. And Cassie was just so talking so nice. Oh, no. I do you love Diddy? I do. I love our past. No, bitch, you still love that motherfucking man. You gonna love that man till the day you die. That's a billionaire, bitch. I don't give a fuck what he did to your ass, bitch. You gonna love that bitch till the day you die. You gonna that bitch phone number don't better not change, cause Cassie might be a turn the shoe on the other foot. Bitch, that he changed that phone number after he get out of jail, bitch. Cassie might be the stalker. How about that? You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You know the crazy part about it. The whole time in that trial, I heard so many stories, and I heard about antibiotics and taking all these infections. I heard y'all don't say they ever went to the health department. What did anybody ever get a damn check? Like, did you go get a checkup to see if you're STD free or HIV free or AIDS free? Did you get a checkup for that or? Gonorrhea? I'm a little goddamn confused. Who hating on Cassie? I ain't hating on Cassie, baby. Let me tell you something. I ain't got $30 million. And in this lifetime, and none of us ain't gonna have no goddamn $30 million. But Cassie was a slick motherfucker. Because it's many motherfuckers out here that got their ass whooping and get no 30 goddamn million dollars. I don't gotta hate on Cassie. Cassie's just another motherfucker. Cassie can't do no more than what I can do, baby. But one thing about me, I know I can keep my motherfucking man. Because you know why? My pussy ain't loose like a mother goose. How about that? Allegedly. She got pregnant. And I don't know now. Shit, you can get pregnant. These men out here sleep with everybody. They say, I can't remember. I can't hear what you said. Mm. Well, you know, some people I don't see when people say I say what I say. I say what I say. I'm not gonna take it back. I'm not taking shit back. I say out my goddamn mouth. It is the truth. If you go in a room and a man telling you getting paid X, Y, and Z, and you gotta fuck for 4 man. Hold on, man. Hold on. This thing is you got like I got a motor on this puss. I ain't got no motor. This ain't no motorized shit. For all them hours they was going, man. I know that room was stank. I know that room was funky. I know that room had so many odors packed up in that thing. It's a shame out of all them 4 and 3 and 4 days. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It's no way. But you know what the crazy part about it is? Some of y'all, some of these people out here for real, really probably doing this same stuff. I'm so glad that they didn't convict. I'm so glad that they did not convict that man of that charge. The reason why I say this, and I say this for all of America, those same charges they was trying to get Diddy on, that could have been you. And you would have been going to do the same amount of time Diddy got off of some shit that same shit Diddy was finna get. They tried to get that man life in prison. Who fuck good life for fucking? And I ain't never heard that before now. Who? Life for fucking? Well, we all in jail then. We all got booked. We got booked yesterday. We got booked 10 years ago. If that was gonna go down, because they would have used that same charge. If a person you was dating got crazy in their mind, oh, she don't want me no more, I'm finna say this about her. That would have been you. What could you been not said? If you would have been like, oh my God, they used the same thing they did was done Diddy on me. Duh. So you better be glad it didn't go through, because if it would have went through, we would all be in booking. Well, it says Diddy ain't done. State charges coming. Well, you know the state charges is probably for the what is for the well, it can be for the prostitute. Well, he can get charged for state and federal for prostitution. That's true. He can get charged for state and federal for prostitution, but you need to look at it and see what's the statute of limitations for Cassie in that state for back, because I think it only go back so many years, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I can. Oh, I can afford, babe. I can afford finger waves. I can afford finger waves. I can afford anything I want, sweetheart. Trust and believe. When you wake up in the morning and you go pay your rent, yeah, you got to pay your rent on the 1st through the 15th. You pay your rent, but I don't pay no rent, sweetheart. I don't pay no rent. I live free. And it's not off of no government assistance, because I own deeds, boo. So, sweetheart, afford a 60 or $100 weed. Are you serious? He trying to go home to Carisha. Well, you might be right. He might. You have a mortgage? I'm so glad for you have a mortgage, but I'm sorry, I don't have a mortgage. I pay for my house. My house is paid for. I don't have a mortgage. So it's like, I don't, it's, what's the purpose of it? What's the purpose of it? It's my hair, sweetheart. Hair comes and goes, sweetheart. Baby, I don't care nothing about no hair. I got some pictures, baby, with my hair smoking fire. And I go get my hair done anytime I please. I chose to go get my hair when I feel like it, when I'm in the mood to feel like I want to be pretty today. Not when you want me to be pretty, when I want to be pretty. Okay? And remember that. And we're going to put you in timeout just because you need to learn you a little lesson. Let's go on timeout for her. I'm going to do you on timeout. You'll be okay, sweetheart. Okay. Diddy ain't going nowhere. He's going. Well, you know, if they do take Diddy, let me tell y'all something. People up there talking about that man broke. That man ain't goddamn broke. That man ain't nowhere near broke. I'm gonna tell you something. If this man got a jet and he making $10 million a month, this man been in there for what? How many months? Almost 12 months. 12 months times X, Y, Z. This man ain't broke. It ain't no broke shit going on now. I know he's making money off of the companies that he's invested with, LLCs with other people, so it ain't no he broke. That ain't even happening. But see, a lot of people don't think he's gonna come back, but y'all don't understand. He's gonna come back. What? Let me see. Tell you something. This man been in business many, many years. No matter y'all don't understand it. No matter if he have to come back through his kids. No matter if he have to come back through whatever means he have to come back to clear that face up. Oh, he gonna clear that face up. If he gotta donate, he gotta do whatever. That face gonna get cleared up. It ain't gonna be like we sitting over here saying, oh, he not gonna come back because of this and this and this. Mm-mm. That's not gonna happen, y'all. I'm telling you, he's gonna come back. Some people be saying he broke. No, that man not broke. That man lost a lot of money fucking with the government, and the government trying to take. Let me tell you something. The government trying to take. If okay, how much I think it probably cost them to prosecute that case? What about? Oh, but we're gonna say it's gonna probably cost them about $20 million for the state of New York to prosecute that case. Even if it was $20 million, that $20 million y'all wasted of that state's money. For what reason? When y'all know y'all should have never brought that case forward. You right, in the hood, it is a lot of Cassies. Now you ain't lying, boy. But they doing it for free. That's the difference. They doing that shit for free. The ones in the hood. Now that's what Diddy should have went. He shouldn't have went on no damn Craig's motherfucking list. He shouldn't have went on no Cowboys, whatever that shit is. He shouldn't have went on none of. What he should have did was he should have went on there and he should have went to the projects. Paid some of them girls $5,000. Them girls would have been, girl, them girls, now them real sisters. Let y'all would have been talking about Diddy did this, Diddy would did that. Them girls would have been bumping all in the street, tearing each other ass up behind that man. And Diddy would have never had to worry about going to court. I don't know. It says his kids and mother would be part of the new charges. I don't know. I didn't see that. What was his mother had done? Or the kids? Because you know the twins are young. What did the twins do? The twins didn't do anything, right? Because I'm in Miami, Florida. This is I'm in Miami, Florida. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't hear nothing about the new charges either. That's why I'm trying to figure out what new charges are they talking about. I didn't hear about that. I just know, but I just knew. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. That judge, that when he oh, the mama was in freak offs too. Child. Not that 85-year-old lady. Now that 85-year-old lady, I just can't imagine she was popping no cootie cat. I'm sorry, I just don't. I don't want to believe that. But yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about no new charges, but I just know when they went to sentence Diddy, what I didn't, and I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I didn't understand how that doggone judge gonna say he was a violent offender, and then he reading off letters to these people. But you just seen this man beat these charges. So why would you say that he about you can't use no tape about this man in no case when this wasn't even a charge, not even in his criminal history. So when he denied his bond, I was like, damn, he acting like he in his fucking feelings or something. Like, what the hell is going on? And he a judge, he know that this man um he violent, but we all say we seen he was violent. We understand that part. But he was never convicted of the he was never convicted of the damn domestic violence. Now see if she would have pressed charges on him, I would have thought the judge could have used that. But the judge went off of that damn tape. And I was saying to myself, that judge is allegedly he sounded a little biased to me. Like, is he in his feelings about this case? Who was serial killer? Ooh. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. That, oh, I see what he was asking for. Both sides to submit similar cases. So I actually went on and I looked up similar cases to RICO and convictions and stuff. And I was looking, I was like, well, damn, ain't nobody getting nothing. So one person had got like a little under 12 months or something like that. And somebody else had got a little, something like, I think it was like 2 years or something. So I'm like, if he asking for this, why in the world you a judge? You look at the chart and he's in the safety valve. He's in that safety. It's like it's in the federal, it's called a safety valve. It's like a safety net. It's a chart system they have for everyone. And it's a chart and it goes about convictions. It goes about your let me tell you something about the feds. When the feds pick you up and charge you, the feds go all the way back to when you was born. From when you was born, juvenile. They use your juvenile and they go all the way up into your date of conviction. If you have not had nothing in all that time, you considered in a safety valve. Even if you was had something in there and say it was like a minor misdemeanor or something, you may drop a level. It's like, say if you was a level 15, now you're a level 16. If it wasn't a violent offense, they don't give you an enhancement and stuff. So when I looked at that chart, I was like, I don't know about that man act. I just looked at that man act and I seen that man act went way, way back to 1900 and something. I don't know nothing about that. I have to really look at that because that man act charges something. I don't know what that is really. The judge is the only one. Not him. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I just seen on there where they were saying some people was in there saying something about they was paying. I said, how the hell he was paying the damn jurors and how that some people just be lying. I'm a little damn confused now. In one minute they say he paid the jurors. One minute they say that this person, the prosecutors. But I ain't gonna lie, the prosecutors. I ain't gonna even lie. The prosecutors play some real dirty games. Man Act need to be abolished. It should have been abolished. But that thing, how many people ever been arrested up under the Man Act for real though? How many people ever been arrested and convicted of it? Cause I can't remember that many people. When I looked at it, I don't think it been that many people ever been convicted of that. Do you know how many? Because I thought it was not even a handful. So I don't even know why that's still on the books. But his attorneys them did say that they were appealing it. So apparently right now, KKK, oh child. I'm about the KKKs. I don't, child, please. That's why I don't go in them backwoods because them people backed up, baby. They probably, some of them probably still exist. And I ain't in the mood to be arguing or fighting one of them motherfuckers because I have to fight for mine. It said wasn't. No, I don't think he was paying people to wear his shirts. I think, his family number was out there and they was giving them shirts away for free. That's what that is. Well, them crimes that they saying he committed, he wasn't found guilty on the boy. Two of the SC charges, sex trafficking charges. Those are the only two, right? He got for Cassie, but I told y'all that his attorney. I don't know if he filed it. I gotta look again and see if he filed it through the appeals court because that man actually was trying to appeal it to actually say that the charge for the SC on Cassie is non and void. So I don't even know but what I'm trying to understand, y'all don't understand the federal government. How y'all the government and y'all did not know when y'all brought that stuff in and y'all put that was the two superseding indictments they did on him for them two counts. How the government didn't know that that statute of limitation was ran out. I'm a little confused on that. That's what I'm confused on. How they did not know that that statute of limitation where it ran out. And why did y'all still apply that to him for going to court and trial? See, this is why I knew it was saying, I was saying to myself, this case is some kind of weird shit was going on, because it ain't no goddamn way that you're gonna tell me that this man getting charged with SA, and you as a government, y'all don't even do your own research. Right, you said anything said, yeah, you right, it can be held against you, but he never spoke. He never said nothing in court. It was Cassie who said all the statements. So that's why I said when that man come back to get her and sue her, Cassie, you the one that said that man, oh, they stinking mad. I ain't even gonna lie. They was so stinking mad that day when them jury came back in that room. See, I think they thought they had it in a bag when they asked about that, when they first time when they came out and asked about something, text message Cassie had said. But when they came back and they said not guilty, the government was stinking mad. They was so mad. They knew they could not get that money. They knew they couldn't get his money. What statement that his attorney used? What statement did his attorney use for him? What, on the domestic violence? Because I recall in the closing arguments he did say that he did admit to domestic violence, but it doesn't matter about the domestic violence because the domestic violence doesn't matter anymore because that charge is expired out. Somebody said it's um well, I don't. When we say I don't know. Yeah, it. I'm gonna say it like this: in the industry, we not in the industry, but it's a lot of stuff going on in that industry. We just don't know. So I can't say what they doing in that industry, but whatever they're doing in that industry, baby, is they talking, baby. I'm gonna tell you something about the feds. The feds. How I say this? If okay, if how the feds operate, if they could go right now and find, say it was me, you, or somebody else, and we knew some pertinent information on Diddy, this feds would love for you to come in and give them that information right now while Diddy's in custody before his trial date, because that would be called a superseding indictment. A superseding indictment is an indictment while you sitting your ass in there, bitch. I'm prosecuting your motherfucking ass, and I don't throw the charge on your ass. But see, the biggest problem what they haven't is, and what y'all don't understand is, he beat the RICO charge. He beat the other charges. For to throw in anything right now on that man, oh, that's like, hold on, y'all. It's a spy. They're gonna call up all kinds of things, was trying to say like he beat that charge, so y'all trying to find anything. So us, the people, would sit up there and say, oh no, y'all trying that damn man. Y'all playing that man like he fucking stupid. That's what they would say. We the people would say. So it wouldn't look good for them to come in and try to supersede something that's been a conviction. He hasn't been sentenced. It wouldn't look good. So the only thing I would think they would try to do is when Biddy was to get on probation or get out, say like he was like his safety valve, I think they said it was a 14, and if you look on the chart they have, a 14 is like ain't number like 21 months. So if it was 21 months, that means that he did 12 by September. In September is the date I think they got him on. And if they got him in September something, that would be 12 full months off of, let's say they gave him a 21 to 27 months. So that means he did 12 full months. So that means off of 24, Diddy will wind up doing like 14, 16 months and go to the halfway house. But that means Diddy most likely get time served, or they'll probably make Diddy sit in there like a month or so more. So what I'm not understanding is, but what we not understanding is, once Diddy gets out of, see, it won't be good for Diddy to be on probation. Listen to this, y'all. It won't be good for Diddy to be on federal probation if he was to get out. Like, say, like if Diddy beat his charges, he'll be home before Thanksgiving. If they give him 21 months, that bitch walking up out that motherfucking courtroom that day of his sentence, or what they're gonna do is they're gonna send him back to that jail cell. They're gonna send his ass to the halfway house, and the halfway house is where he'll be at, and that means that either one or two, his attorney can ask for to be on home confinement or something with ankle monitor. But he won't sit nowhere alone. In 21 months, he ain't gonna sit. But if you go from like 27, 36 or something like that, they probably take him to the halfway house and ask for home confinement, considering that he got money and what job he gonna have to get. He ain't gonna have to go to no halfway house to get a job because the man got companies. So what it is it ain't gonna be matter to him. He gonna be on supervision, and when he go on supervision, and what this is what I say, y'all. I just say, the man beat the charge. Even if the man beat the charge, only thing I say is, if he was to get a new charge while he's on probation, and it was to Diddy under that charge, it won't be good for Diddy. They would try to hit him. They would try to hammer him home. They'll do him just like they did O.J. Simpson. Yeah, they declined the $50 million. They declined the $50 million because they didn't want the $50 million. You know why they didn't want the $50 million? Because they wanted his ass on that chopping block. They wanted that motherfucker on that RICO charge. They just knew. I'm telling you, they just knew without a thousand words. They knew I'm telling you, they just knew they had that bag. They just knew it. They just see, because one thing about the federal government is it's got a conviction rate anywhere from 97 to 99% conviction rate. Not too many people beat the feds, baby. Not too many people beat the motherfuckers. So they knew, oh, every jury we ever had come in here, they all coming back. They gonna side with us. They gonna side with us. That bitch won the case, and that's where they fucked up at. That's what the cat came out the goddamn bag, and everybody on there was looking stupid as a motherfucker, because they thought that they was gonna come back and hit him with that RICO charge. They thought they had that case sealed. They didn't have that case sealed from the moment in the second when they arrested that man. When they went in that hotel room and arrested that man, to make that man look like he had done flew to from I think it was California or Miami. I'm not sure, allegedly, I don't know. He flew in to New York to turn himself in that next day. You see, they beat that man to arrest him. They only did that to make it look like he was a flight risk or something like that. How the hell you gonna be a flight risk? You flew to the city that you gonna turn your goddamn self in. He is coming home. He gonna come home. But only thing I tell him, when I can say to that man, is when he get out of that jail cell, all that other shit you was doing, I just tell him, boy, some of the company you kept, you can't keep that company no more, because they not your friend. And every bitch around you is out to get you. I'll be looking at their ass like they fucking, like they hitmans to me. Hold on, bitch. I don't know you. I could have knew you for 10 years, and I still act like I don't motherfucking know you. It says, hey, KK wants to go. Who is KK? I don't know how you go live with somebody. How do I do that? You about right about that. You right about that, because he gonna find somebody. Whether he go to the hood and find him, he gonna find some goddamn body that's gonna back that ass up. I don't know who he gonna find, or what motherfucker who gonna be down with it, but somebody that's going on that chopping block with Diddy. And then it's so crazy because the man, it's so crazy because all them women, and you know what I noticed? The Jane Doe. I haven't heard really nothing from her since she got off that stand. Y'all notice that? She went MIA. Is she not in the country? Or where is she gone? Because her baby daddy got so much to say. He need to get out his feelings. He need to get out his feelings because that's nobody's fault but her own fault. Because she sat there willingly. I understand that's your baby mama. But you know what? Your baby mama got a brain of her own. It ain't like she don't know Alka-Seltzer every motherfucking day. She knew what she was doing. Your motherfucking his baby mama knew exactly. He got in his feelings. That's all that was. Stay out your feelings, nigga. That was business, wasn't it? As they say, it was business, and she was down with the business. You weren't getting enough. Okay, but I'm saying you saying if I how do I do that? I don't understand. What do I push on here to add you on? I don't know how to do it. I'm new to this. I don't know how to add anybody on. If I go down here, this thing. Okay, it's got green screen. How do I StreamYard? That's what I'm trying. What do I push to do that? I see the person you're saying she's on there. So how do I add her on? I don't know how to add her on. See, I wish you would have texted me earlier. I would have had to figure it out. How do I push her name or something? Um, do I go down here to the bottom? I see share. I don't know what that one is. Somebody help me. I can add her on if somebody help me. I don't know how to do it. She's Diddy's assistant. I don't know how to do it. I know I don't know how to add you on. Could you tell me how do I add the person on? Anybody know how to do it? Cuz I can act if you tell me how to do it, I can just probably put you on here, but I don't know how to do it. Do I go to this little thing right here? Hold on. It says no, that's not what I go to. Let me go back off of that. That's not, I'm on the wrong thing. Um, let's see. I know I want to hear from her too. Shoot. How do I put her on here? Do anybody know? Oh gosh. Let me see. Let me see. Let me go on my other thing. Let me see if I can do it off my other thing. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Okay, 1 second. Okay. I'm on my live. Okay, hold on right here live. Okay, hold on. Mm, I don't know how. I think you know what I think. KK. I think I had to have. I think I had to add you on before I got on. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what I have to do in order to add you on. If me and you on together, I think I will have to end the live, add you on. Hold on, let me see. Let me push her. Remove channel. Channel activity. Add a moderator. Put. Um. Let's see. See. I think if I'm not mistaken, when I first did this, I think in order to add you on, I would have to end the live and then add you in the live. I think that's how that go. So let me see. Cause if I can't add you in on it. You want me to end the live and then do it which added you on? Is that what you want to do? KK. Because I don't see how I add you on. It says, download StreamYard. Okay, it says download the StreamYard. Hold on. Let me go back out of here. Let me go to my thing. Come download and StreamYard. Okay. So, okay, I'm downloading it. Let's see. So I don't know if do I have to, okay, hold on. I'm doing it off this. I don't think I can download StreamYard while I'm on the live. Can I? If I could do it off my other devices, if you have an email, I can send you my Yes, I have an email. It's the number 4 LOD 4 loads of cash. Go to that one at gmail.com. Let me see. I just downloaded that thing. Hold on, it's downloading. Did you get it? The number 4 loads of cash at gmail.com. Let me see. It's still so if I do StreamYard, okay, we can set up a time for a 30-minute interview. Okay, you want to send me want to send it to me now? Okay, that's fine. We don't have to ask we don't have to answer any questions about them. It says next. So okay, gotcha. We can go. I can that's fine. Then what do you want to go live after that? Let me see. I just downloaded StreamYard. I'm doing the StreamYard thing. Let me go to my email, see if I got it. But you know, on the case with the ones and then his whole case, the only thing about his whole case is it's a lot of funny money stuff I think was going on. Let me see. I didn't get it yet from you, KK. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this is the right one. It says let's see. I it says okay, that's fine. You wanna when do you want to do it? Today or I mean tomorrow? You want to do it tomorrow at a certain time? I don't know. Did you get my email? Okay. Cause I never did the StreamYard. I just been like looking at the case And I've been looking at that one, and I've been looking at like a couple of other things that's going on now on the news, and I was like, oh my God, there you like the industries, like they're trying to take the industry down, like so many famous people. It's like, what are they trying to do? Kidnap their pockets? Stop. Let's see. It's like almost like if you it's almost like if you think about a lot of these famous people who's being who's being charged with these charges, it's almost like they're just, it's like if you don't pay attention to what they're doing to you, boy, they'll screw you. I promise you, they'll screw you. They'll screw you so bad. It's almost like it make us think we're not safe. It's nothing we're doing gonna be safe. If they charging everybody with these same old charges, ain't nothing safe for us. It's almost like you better hope they don't get you. And okay, I didn't get it. Maybe because I'm in my email. Hold on. I'm trying to see if it came in. No, that's not it. Let me see. No, it ain't come in yet. I haven't seen it yet. I said, and I be trying to say, like they be saying he gonna he gonna lose so much. That man can't lose. Only person can lose is us because we ain't got what he got. If a person got $1 million and you think about it, they flip $1 million and they take $1 million and flip it. How could they lose? It's no losing. It's no losing. It's no nothing. It's like you're not losing anything. It's like you gaining. You got to go up from there. You can't go down. I hope not, unless you did a bad investment. But I don't see him losing. They just messed his reputation up. They tarnished the man's name, and you took the man bedroom out there, and it's just like yeah, they lose millions every day, but I'm saying they do. Some people do bad investments, but if he's been in business this long and got companies and they're still established years and years later, it's like a no win, it's no lose situation to that man. It's like he's making money. That's just like if he's making all this money, like they was on the news hollering about the man made $10,000 in 1 month. How is he losing? It's no losing. It's just he just got a bad reputation. People now know the man's sexual preferences or whatever he like to do. People now know that this stuff is what this man is doing. It's just they put the whole man personal life out there. So it's like the man is just looking crazy. Well, I seen a couple of the lawsuits been dismissed. So half of them people up there, I'ma just keep it a buck with you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. At this point, half of them lawsuits I don't even think for real. I'm just saying, allegedly, I'm just saying. Half of them lawsuits, I don't even think that some of the stories they gonna tell is gonna be the truth. Half of them, allegedly, I'm just saying now. Cause at this point, I think everybody just looking for some money, and some of the stories they coming and they're going way, way. But I'm like, what gets me about all this stuff is y'all going so far back. Y'all going back to stuff. I'm trying to figure out when they say these people, they letting these people use the word victim and using it's just not used right. It's not used right for the right people and the things they saying, because I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all. Some of this stuff that these people they making it up. Some of the stuff is being made up. I'm sorry. Cause we know and you know, just like everybody else know, that some of this shit they saying ain't half of the shit true. I say any damn thing when I want your goddamn money. Come on, some of the people he probably ain't even meet. Come on, you may tell me it's 100 people came and sued that man. If 100 people came and sued that man, get the fuck out of here. They done dropped one of them because they done found one of them to be a little liar. Just like the ones that was up on that stand was telling some lies too, called them in the lies too. So guess what? At this point, now see, I'm gonna tell you about Shannon Sharp. I hate to say it, but Shannon Sharp, he got to be stopped. Now he got to be stopped. I'm just saying. Now Shannon, you got to stop. Mr. Bowleg, you got to stop. Now you got to stop the foolishness. Now at some point, Mr. Bowleg, you got to go sit your ass down now. Cause that's not becoming of you, Mr. Bowleg. I'm sorry. And then it's so crazy because Shannon Sharp, it's like Shannon Sharp. Who is it? Shannon Sharp, Tyler Perry. It's Fat Joe. It's just so many of them. What was they doing in the industry? I didn't say. Listen. This is what you saying. It doesn't mean that Diddy didn't do it. Let me tell you something. They just improve. You heard what you just said. The government failed to prove its case. So if the government failed to prove his case, that's just like if you was on that stand. If the government failed to prove that case on you, I would be saying, oh motherfucking well, that ain't nobody motherfucking problem but the government motherfucking problem. Not your goddamn problem, and it ain't Diddy goddamn problem. Cause they had time and they see what they had. They was becking on. I'm telling y'all, they was becking on the conviction rate in that state, and conviction rate for them to be convicting people are always 99% damn they're gonna win the case. They thought they had it sand in the bag. It was not. The jury did not go for the shit that y'all presented. So if the jury didn't go for it for him, and if it don't go for it, if you was on the stand, I'd be like, oh motherfucking what? They didn't find him guilty for it. That's their motherfucking problem. So what the fuck? I can't get motherfucking mad if you would have did the shit your damn self. And I know you did the shit, but if they ain't proved that shit, what the hell could we say? It's just that when we be saying, like, when people be so gun ho to say, oh, he was a convicted felon. I mean, he did the charge and he did this and this. I don't know what the fuck he did. I don't know what the hell he did, and I don't. At this point, from what they put in that courtroom, I didn't see too much of shit he did. I just know he got booked. They took his ass in that back, made his ass go sit down in cell block D, and then guess what? I don't. I think she probably. I think. Let me see if she emailed me. Let me see. Um. Probably came in. Hold on. Ooh, it's probably in my spam. I think she's emailing me, but I don't know if it's in my spam. I gotta look. Let me go on my spam folder. Um. Let's see. She's probably gonna email me, but I don't know. Who is KK? I don't know. Who is that? You saying what happened to KK? I don't know. Who is that? Is it so do she have a channel or something? I don't know who that is. You guys know who she is? Okay, so I don't know who the lady is. I'm just trying to figure out who she is. She said somebody sent her my link. I guess I'll go. I guess I'll wait till she send me. She said a 30 minute interview me and her will do, and then we'll come on live, and then we'll do the interview with her um on here. Oh, she does? I didn't know that. KK is Diddy co-conspirator. Are you serious? I know you lying. That's not who that is. I know that's not the truth. For real? Why she want that? For real? I know that's okay, because I was finna say, that's not who that is. I can't, I'm trying to, I went on there. She said she sent me a link. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to see when it comes in. I didn't see it. I hope she got the email correct. Um, Somebody sent her the email. It's the number 4LODSOFLODAS. 4 loads of cash at Gmail. Somebody sent her the link. Let me see. I'm gonna go back to my message. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if she sent me something. Well, for real, who is the lady? I don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't know if she got my email right. Do somebody got her name on here? I wonder, can I send her a message on here? Let's see. Let me see, can I send her a message on my, dang, it's lighting real bad out there. Yeah, so I'm saying to myself, when, let me see. Uh, Somebody put, no, that's her for real. Really? Somebody saw her my live. I wonder, why did they send her my live? It says, this lady is, she's from California too. That lady, KK. Let me see. I'm trying to go on here and see, can I find her? Let me see. 1 second. Let me see if I can find her on here. Cause if I can find her, let me see. Let me go back. Let me see if I can. 1 second. Okay. I can't find her. Let me see. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody saw my dang on link, but I can't add her on here. So I guess she probably don't logged off, y'all. And I don't know who is that lady. I don't know her. I'm telling you, I don't know her. I don't know how to add nobody. I don't know how to do none of that. So she can't play nothing if she not because I'm gonna look up anything before I do anything. Trust and believe. Not being funny, but you're not gonna come on here with the foolishness. I'm gonna look her. I'm gonna look her. Let me go back and look. I'm gonna see. Can I find? Can any of y'all find her on y'all thing in here with her name on there? Huh? Let me see. I'm trying to see. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you 1 second. Let me go back. I'll find it in just a minute. I screenshot this. Hold on. The heck? I'm trying to. I'm gonna go look it up. 1 second. Okay, but you know, once this live in, it won't show me it won't have none of the names on here. If I clear this live out, I won't be able to see Christina. Okay, so that's her name. Let's see. The I know I gotta write it down. I'm gonna write it down. I don't think I have a pen in my living room. I tried to screenshot it, but I can't. One second, y'all. I'll fix it. Okay. Sorry about that. I was trying to go get something right now. Let me see. So that so I wonder what it say it yeah, she was on. I just wrote her name down. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna go on her page and look her up. She might have emailed me. I don't know. It didn't come through. Yeah, it probably did, but being I'm on there, I probably can't see it. It's probably on my other one. I don't know. I don't know. I know one thing. I know Cassie. I know one thing. Cassie. Boy, that's a boy. That she get an A. That's how I said she get an A for fooling our ass. It said she's. I'm shocked because I'm shocked. What she want to ask me something? I'm shocked. Cause one thing about me is I ain't sugarcoat nothing. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm just gonna keep shit for real. I'm gonna keep shit for real on here. It's like it is what it is. One thing I'm gonna tell is like if it was somebody, one of us, and we was going there, I'd be like, they trying to dupe your ass. And they do. These government people is duping. They do. You know how they get a conviction rate of 99 something percent, conviction rate 98, 97. They getting that conviction rate because we as Americans, some of us, when you go to jail, they so damn scared. They so goddamn scary. They be like, oh, I'm finna go to goddamn booking. I done this shit. I'm finna go to booking. And the first thing then you get in there, you ain't even had to have a convicted record. And I'm telling you, they gonna scare your ass up so goddamn bad. You gonna be like, oh hell no, I can't do this damn time. I don't know what the hell. First thing they hit you with, like they did it 15 years. You first thing you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna take the 15 years. I'm scared. They only make you scared because they don't want to prosecute. They do not want to go through the whole spool of prosecuting you. Because if they go through the whole spool of prosecuting you, half of the stuff that you heard them say they had against you, but ain't got nothing against you for real. And it's like it's so crazy because you sit up there and that's how they get the conviction rate 90 some percent because everybody done went in there. Everybody done went in there and sat there and done said I'm guilty. That's how they get the conviction rate. If you don't go in there and say you're guilty, how did they get a conviction rate? They only It's almost like they make you scared to even fight for your freedom. It's sad though, but it's what it is. They just saying that they so oh I'm just gonna agree to the shit. I'm scared to fight for my freedom because if I don't take the 5 or 10 years they just told me they're gonna give me 30. They own that's like fear in a person's heart. Like why the fuck would you scare a person so bad till they scared to go fight for their freedom when they know they ain't convict, they know they ain't did the crime? That's crazy. It's almost like they saying, I don't give a fuck if you did it or you didn't do it, but you're going to jail. That's how they looking at it if you think about it. If Diddy was never that had that much money to be able to fight the feds, they would have got Diddy. If Diddy ain't had that kind of money to fight them feds and beat the charge, they would have got Diddy. They would have got Diddy out of all his properties, all his cars, all his bank accounts. They would have went and tried to seize anything that had Diddy name on it. Anything, it could have been, if he could have had property with his mom or something, if Diddy would have had anything in that magnitude, they would have took it all. They wouldn't have left that man penniless, sitting on the side of the road when he got out of jail trying to find a hamburger job to get on. But they wouldn't have gave him that goddamn money. And I'm gonna tell y'all something about them feds. Them feds also have a little thing where they yeah, we saying them victims. Some fucking victims don't get that damn money. They getting that money. They're putting that money back in their goddamn back. If New York would have got that money, New York was gonna put that in the New York account, and it was gonna be all in parties with that money. Diddy wasn't going from the beginning. You right, he might have wasn't going from the beginning, but if you was going, if you wouldn't have paid that money, oh, his ass was going on that chopping block. It's so hard. So sometimes sometimes people don't realize sometimes when it ain't meant for you to go, it ain't meant for you to go. It's no man can stop that. If it was a train wreck in front and you was supposed to hit that bitch, you gonna hit that motherfucker. Ain't no motherfucking stopping that train wreck. Now you know that, right? But if God say that ain't for you, that ain't for you. It's nothing we can do. We can't change it. That's what was written for him, and that's how I had to go. And sometimes it was for the better of some of us, because some of us be sitting over there and we would have just agreed to any goddamn thing. And it's just being for real. I'm not trying to tell nobody, like, that's just like if you was to go, the state is totally different than the feds, because if you was to go to jail in the state prison, in the state, you'll fight for your freedom, because 9 times out of 10 you'll probably get a lower charge or something. But in the federal, they don't go on for that. He did. Now he did move from Beverly Hills to the Brooklyn. You right, he did. He moved. He ain't had no goddamn choice. It wasn't no choice. His choices was all out. He had them ran out of choices the moment in a second when they went in that hotel room and raided that room. Then they had, some crazy shit, y'all. Now be for real. Now think about this. They raided the room and say he had drugs and stuff in the room. What motherfucker you think who's a drug addict that was on shit in hotel rooms with females doing, and they know they finna go to motherfucking prison? It says go to prison, and you think that motherfucker wasn't gonna get high? Y'all is out y'all damn mind. It says there's no going home. It says, well, see, you saying 10 years, but if you go on their website, it's a safety valve chart. You go look on it. Just look on it. And you see they say he had a scale of 14 if he never been convicted. How the feds work is called a safety valve. If he never been convicted, y'all, this just being honest now. He ain't never been convicted. They not 9 times out of 10. They're not gonna try to go outside that valve, because they already know the man is going up for appeal for those two charges in itself. So it don't look good on the judge's record either. So I wouldn't think he would go outside that valve on him. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see 10. I'm sorry. I ain't being funny, but the valve saying the low end. It can say 27 months, and that judge can say, you know what? I'm just gonna go send you home from the day. It's all up to the judge now. If he got a judge that's on his side, oh, kudos to him. But if that motherfucker ain't on his side, I can see him saying at 24, 20, like I said, they said 21 months. If they can say concurrent or consecutive, that's their choice. That's his choice. He can run it concurrent or consecutive. If consecutive means you're going to complete your first 21 months and then you're going to complete your second 21 months. Now, that's what he can do. And if he do that, Diddy's not going home that day. Diddy will not be going home. Diddy will be sitting in jail completing the rest of that first, like say he did 21 months. That means say if he got 20, we're gonna say 21 months. If he got 21 months, okay, his first 21 months is completed. So that means Diddy will have to do the next 21 months because it didn't get run concurrent. So that means he on his starting on his second 21 months. So that means he will do a year. And after a year, which is a year, let me see, a year, then they probably give him the drug program. The drug program probably give him about a year. So if it gave him a year, that means he'll sit in there a whole nother year, and then he'll go to the drug program, and then he'll go home on supervised release. But he'll go to the halfway house first. Halfway house, then supervised release. That's if they was to run it concurrent, but that's only if the judge is not being nice. Now, if the judge being nice, he'll run it concurrent instead of consecutive. I said it wrong. It's consecutive is when you do your first term and then you start on your second term. Concurrent is when you ran it the 21 months and the second count 21 months. You ran it concurrent. So that means that he will only serve the time he did. So if you do the math on there off of the 21 months, he's already out the door. He's going to the halfway house, no matter how we look at it. I don't think the judge liked him either. I'm just gonna be honest. When he didn't give him a bond, the first time he had offered $50 million for a bond, and they didn't even give him the bond. And I'm like, damn, $50 million, and y'all didn't get that man a bond. Who the hell he done? And that's what I was saying. Like, who the hell he done choked up a chicken on? So I was like, well, damn, y'all didn't take 50 million. So when they didn't take that, I kind of figured. I said to myself, somebody in their feelings up in that bitch. Somebody don't like somebody. So that's when I knew that it couldn't have been nobody liking that damn man. So when he went to offer $1 million that day, and then he had the nerve to go back in the back and say he read these people's impact statement. I'm like, all them people who got on that stand, now you sat your ass in there just like we as the people sat up here. We heard countless people get caught in lies on that stand, and then you had a nerve to come back and say, oh, I think they were under the influence of drugs or this and this. Well, what the fuck you thought he was under? He was under the influence just like they asked, because they was all doing the same thing. But then you hear how they said the drug mule. How the hell y'all gonna call this man a drug mule? And he say he picked up a little package or something in the room and put it in his book bag. It's all, you right. How did he got, listen, did it piss somebody ass off? And it could have been, you right, that liquor company. It could have been anybody. Allegedly, it could have been anybody. It didn't have to be the liquor company. Allegedly, it could have been just Cassie. We don't know. It could have been the liquor company. The liquor company could have went to her and said, hey, I got a proposition for you, and we can give you X, Y, and Z. We just need you to go in there and handle this conversation, and this what need to go down. And who's to say she might have got paid off there? Who's to say anything? We don't know. Allegedly, we don't know what the hell went on. Somebody got pissed off, and it made him spend some money too. I'm telling you, we don't know who the hell, but we don't know if, we really tell you the truth, we don't know if all in on it. We don't know that. We don't know if they paid them people. We don't know that. We just sit back listening to the shit. We just hoping that we can hear somebody come out and say, oh, we got the tea. We don't know. But he pissed somebody ass off. I don't know who the fuck he pissed off, but he done cracked some motherfucking skulls around here. And I don't know whose skull he cracked, but bitch, he cracked the wrong skull because they on his ass, ain't it? But the crazy part about it is y'all sat there. These are high-end. These are attorneys who went to prestigious law firms, went to school in these prestigious ass schools, paid tens of thousands, hundreds of $1,000s to go to law school. And I'm very upset with how smart they acting. They acting like they dumb as a box of rocks. They acting that you right. It don't mean shit. Some of them go to college and don't know shit. Ain't reading half of the law books that they in there on. But I'm trying to tell y'all, it's really pissed me off because y'all motherfuckers be so game to convict the motherfucker. So quick to say somebody did this, and this, but bitch, y'all ain't know this shit that y'all charged this man wasn't gonna stick. Ain't no damn way. It's no damn way. Who in there? 10 lawyers now. He did now. He came with the motherfucking dream team, OJ team, all of them team. He came with the whole, he came in there. He said, I'm stepping on all toes today. I ain't playing with none of y'all ass. Before I let y'all give me life in motherfucking prison, I spent every goddamn dollar I got in this motherfucker to free me. And that bitch did what he did. I think he was paying them people, allegedly, I think he was paying them $3 million a month. How many months he been paying them, y'all? Let me see. He been in there, what? $3 million a month. And he been in there almost 12 months. Whoa, they told his ass a new ass. His pockets ain't got no lining in it. You right. Both sides can't win. Both sides can't win, but I ain't gonna lie now. Some of them lawyers he had in there was taking they look, and boy, them some of them lawyers was dragging them little liars up out of their motherfucking cover holes, wasn't they? It's a you but see you and they see like when like how they saying all these people who he's suing. What we don't understand is a lot of them people who he that's suing him. Now it's an advantage for Diddy, whether we want to believe it or not, because he was not convicted under that RICO and all them other charges. So it's like it's like that man don't. Let me tell you something. Now that man that donated a lot of money to a lot of people, and he helped a lot of he done helped a lot of people now. Now that we can't take from him now. He done donated millions of dollars to a lot of companies and organizations and stuff. Now we can't take that from him now. Now we can't say he not a giving person because he is that now. It's not what. But what we not understanding is, Vicky, that's just like if you was on trial and we all as jury found you not guilty of something, right? We said you not guilty of the charge. Okay, we can't hold nothing that you have done for the American people and donated. Now we can't hold that against you. You did your good deeds. It's nothing we can say. He did that. That's something he did. It's what the hell could we say? We can't say a damn thing about that. You did your good deeds. He donated to. I gotta look it up, y'all. He did. He donated $10 million to. Um, it was. I found it was some organization. It was for. I think it was helping kids or something. But he did donate. He donated. If you go look it up, he did. No, I ain't say free R. Kelly now. Nah, I ain't say no free R. Kelly now. That's a different case in itself. When R. Kelly was on trial, I listened to R. Kelly shit too, and I said to myself, had to hold my damn head down because I was like, God damn, another one bites the dust. And it's like I can't. I gotta look it up. I just seen it. I can't remember the company he did. He donated some. He donated to some companies. He helped a lot of companies. He did do that. Now I did read that, but it's okay. Listen, he beat the goddamn charge. That's just like if you would have beat the goddamn charge. I'd be like, you beat that motherfucker. I'm proud of you. Pat your ass on the shoulder. You told the ass anew when you put that money to use, did. This, they dream team work. But he beat his girl. But listen, let me tell you something. If you whoop my ass and I don't go to that police station, I ain't talk about me. Talk about me. I'm just a dumb motherfucker. Another dumb one bite the dust. I got my ass tore up. I ain't go down there. If you was to whoop my ass, ain't nothing I can say. I got my ass whooped. I ain't take my stupid ass to the police station. It said little section 8. Who on section 8? There's no section 8 over here, baby. You know what? You sound stupid. I don't want to read you tonight. I don't want to read your little funky ass tonight, cause I read you too. But I'm a stroll past your little message, and I'ma time you out, cause you know what? You ain't. I'ma time you out. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna let you come back in 10 minutes. Think about it, okay? Now, bye bye. Mm-hmm. I sure did. I timed one up. I timed him. It don't say I can block them. It don't say how do I block them, because it don't let me when I push the button on the name. It say I timed him out for 10 minutes. Who came back? Yeah, I timed him out. I timed him out for about 10 minutes to let him go sit down in the little party room a little bit. Oh, because I don't know how to block them. But I see what you seen well, y'all seen how Tyler Perry and that man, what's going on? I know Tyler Perry do the mud deer acting and shit. Now, come on now, with the mud deer outfit. But damn, now it's starting to make me think: is that you just wore that costume to play games on people? I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said. Hello. Well, listen, I seen Lil Rod interview, right? He did with academics. And when I was looking at that interview, y'all, my honest opinion is Lil Rod gonna be in a little where we on some of the statements that he's tried to say. Cause one of the statements I seen was he academics was saying something about something, and I seen he went and redacted some of the stuff he said in a on his little thing, if you go back and look at it. But academics was on his ass. Now I ain't gonna lie, now he was on his ass in that interview. So I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. Academics thank you, MMA. Lil Rod, you know what? I'ma just say it like this. Lil Rod, you a grown ass man. You a grown ass man, and I ain't no grown ass motherfucking man, and can't tell me. Ain't no grown man can't tell me today, tomorrow, next week, next year that a motherfucking man come up to you and be with that whole ass shit and say some foul ass shit out their goddamn mouth, and you don't check that nigga. I'm sorry. I just ain't seeing no real motherfucker. I don't give a fuck who you is. I don't see who you is. That no man gonna come up to me and I was a damn man and put your damn hand on me and touch on me to what? Hold on, it's time to bump. I'm sorry. That just this guy's going down. So I'm not understanding how Lil Rod said all that went down and you wasn't in a willing participant, Lil Rod. Make me understand now. Are you straight? Or are you bi? Or what is it, Leroy? Because I just don't understand how you say this man touched you and you And then you saying he owe you for some music money or whatever. Well, right, you better off suing that man for what you saying you wrote that music or whatever. You was better off suing that man for that instead of going in there humiliating yourself because you get in front of them people, they're gonna do you the same damn way that they did them other people. That dream team he got gonna do your ass and chop you up the same way that they're gonna do. But a lot of people not understanding when they write them lawsuits. If Diddy was to go in there and say, "Hey, I'm gonna settle this claim on you, but this is gonna be civil, not criminal," and you got to agree with it. What could y'all do? What could he do? What could any of them do? If he settled right now, all his lawsuits right now, say I give how many it is? Say it was 100. I give them all $1 million a piece. Oh man, $500,000 a piece. And all this case is not gonna be civil. It's gonna stay civil. It's never gonna be in nothing criminal. And we're gonna kill all this right now. That's if that's what Diddy chose to say. You know what I'm saying? That'll be the smartest thing for him to say. If I settle this case, it's gonna be civil and civil only. It's it's gonna be civil and civil only. It's just how it is. If people don't understand that, see, we so quick to always have this perception in our head. We going off of our feelings and we going off of how we. Oh, I feel like this and this. If we went off of feelings, all our ass would be locked up. We would be just fucking locked up. Oh, I think, cause see, no, we can't think. We gotta go by what's right, what's the truth. No, don't go by no our fucking feelings. If we went by our feelings, bitch, I swear it'd be some people already sleep around here, sleep years ago. Who's victim bashing? You can't victim bash a person who, let me tell you something. When you say victim bashing, the victim bashing is when you just literally just going in on the person. When a person sit up there and said that the person is, I agree to you because domestic violence, yes it was, but I agree to them lies you told on that goddamn stand too. You told a lie when you got that goddamn money. You told a lie when you got that, when you made that statement, and it came right back in court and bit you in the ass when they told you about your same lie. That same lie you told with your friend about that balcony story. That's the same story you used in that damn lawsuit. You weren't thinking about a lot of stuff. You wasn't not thinking when you did that lawsuit and you told your friend to do that lawsuit. All y'all was eating that man paper. All y'all. You make me think all y'all sat in the room. All y'all sat in the room and y'all all conned it. All y'all was ready to con y'all ass way to that goddamn money. I won't gotta never fuck with him again after we get this and this and this. I believe all y'all conned. Women can abuse men. And I doubt very seriously she had her share doing him in too. I don't say she didn't. I believe she did. I don't think I think she was meeting them men outside of Diddy too. So we not looking at that fact. She was meeting them men outside of Diddy. So you was paying them out your own goddamn money. Y'all weren't paying out of Diddy goddamn money. Y'all was meeting them goddamn men outside of that dang on man. So where'd y'all get the money? So y'all gonna say Diddy paid for you to go meet them men outside of him? Diddy ain't even know half of some of the stuff they was doing. And then I'm sitting up here saying they some of these, then they gonna say they escorts and prostitution. First of all, y'all coming back and y'all knew y'all knew what y'all was doing, escorting and all that. Y'all knew what y'all was doing before y'all even met up with them people. Y'all try to come in and say y'all was, get the hell out of here. All y'all was in on that shit together. Cassie Ventura is, let me tell y'all something. What y'all not doing is giving Cassie the credit that Cassie is supposed to get. Because Cassie fooled a lot of, you know what she did? I'm going to tell you what the government did. The government took domestic violence and used it. and knowing and just knowingly know they use that as the catalyst for their case. Because you know why? Because they knew half of American women has been beaten on. 9 different STDs. Well, what if you got 9 different STDs? Well, how many STDs it listed out of here? Because baby, somebody ass is sick. Sick. Who got 9 STDs? Anybody got 9 motherfucking STDs? Somebody got some serious illnesses going on. It ain't no with that. Now you tell me 9 STDs, man. Somebody was doing some serious fucking. I'm sorry, but they was doing some serious fucking. 9, and you ain't dead. Cause you put 9 on top of all 9 of them motherfuckers. Somebody in the and somebody somewhere sick. Sick as a mug. No, it's just this. I just laid my hair down. I just laid my hair down. I didn't go get it done yet. I scheduled an appointment, but she's booked up. So next time I come back on here, you'll see my hair all duded up. A lot of the women are not. They're not. I don't even. Let me tell you something. When they be sitting over here quick to say, oh, they've. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. A battered person or a true victim is women who done ran to fucking shelters, man. Who hiding out from motherfucking men. Those are battered women. It's women out here who you see how some of them women's coming back years later to be hollering about, oh, he did this to me. I was so scared, traumatized. Where you was at last year, the year before? Where was all y'all at? What all this? Where all y'all was at? Child, I don't believe half of the shit they saying. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cause if you whoop this ass right here, and I know you tore this ass out the frame, and you fucked me up, and I'm battered, bitch, I'm going to the police on your ass. You going to jail. You think I'm finna sit up there and not go? Your ass going to jail. Ain't going past go, bitch. You going to jail. And I meant that. And I'm going to go to all court appearances. And when I get in the courtroom, I'm going to say, good morning, Your Honor. And I know I was a battered victim. I'm not waiting no 6 months to get your ass, bitch. You going the moment in the second you do some shit to me. Ain't no motherfucking months, years. I fucked that. Bitch, you know what you did and you going today. No, a lot of women tell you something about a lot of them women in the Hollywood and all these rich places. A lot of them women be sitting up there, and a lot of them goddamn women be sitting right there, and they be in it for the money. If they can't get it, bitch, they coming back to get you any way possible. Don't let you bend and did now with them because they gonna get you for all kind of stuff. I'm telling you, they're there for the money. That's the only reason they're there for. Why you think people go to Hollywood? Some people go to Hollywood, see glitz and glamour, and they want all the money. It is what it is. We cannot stop what, like some people goal is, like when some people goal is, I need to get to Hollywood and I just need to read them. Like that's just like these rich women out here. Just keep it a buck with you now. Hello, it's keep it a buck with you now. It's some rich women out here that married these millionaires and all of them. They didn't want them. They just there for that ride. They wanted the damn money. And that's just being some of them will tell you that. It's a lot of different type of women out here. And a lot of these women, their mindset ain't all the same as the other ones now. I'm telling you, it's like some of these women, it's like, you ever get some of the girls who say, I want a Birkin bag. I want the heels. I want to go on the shopping spree. They telling you what time it is. It's they telling you what time it is. They telling you from day one. Bitch, I want that Birkin bag. I want them heels. I want the luxury life. This is what I came in here for. I ain't coming here for nothing else. If you don't give it to me, I got to move on to the next man. What do you get victim out of that? You ain't no goddamn victim. You knew what you was going in there to do before you went in there. And who the hell you're sick as fuck? Who the fuck sick as fuck? Ain't shit sick about me. I'm sorry. They still sleeping with them rappers. You seen Corinne Stephan, she was on that. She told me, I don't remember if I had sex with it. What the fuck you mean you don't remember you had sex? You remember? You remember? Stop trying to play crazy, girl. You done wrote a book about all the men in the industry. Girl, get out of here with that. That's why I tell y'all, some of these people have y'all men and doing 100 years behind y'all thinking that these women really gave two fucks about you and they don't give a damn about you. That's just keeping it a buck with you. Some of these women out here don't even like you. Probably go in the house, go in the room with you and probably get out of bed and go get on the phone. Oh girl, I had to do it. Oh my God, oh my God. That's the first thing they're gonna holler about. I didn't like him at all, but I had to do it for the money. Come on now. These girls out here playing some of these men out here like they fucking fiddles. It was a big thing. It's not you, but you keep saying back in the days. It's not back in the days. It's today's women. It's today's society. It's what it is. Is we just don't know wanna people don't want to admit it, but this is today's society. This is what's going on. You see it clear as day. People are literally in that industry right now. They're looking for money. They don't want it. They not out to here to trying to hear this shit we talking about. These hoes out here saying, girl, I'm ready to come turn up. I ain't coming to talk. I come for business and business only. All that you talking about is irrelevant to me. It's some women out here like that. I'm serious. I'm just saying, you take care too. I'm telling you, it's women out here that's just it's they not gonna tell these men. It's some women, it's some let me tell you something. It's some men that been in relationship with women, and these women that sat in these men faces and been sat in there and they'll tell these men, oh, they could be living on government assistance, and they'll tell this man, oh, I pay $1,000 a month for rent. This man going out there busting his ass, giving this lady $1,000 a month, and this lady probably paying $10 in rent. He come to find out later on, you weren't never paying no $1,000. You was paying $10. You took my damn money. So you thought she gave a fuck. So this is just how the industry is, baby. This is it is what it is. We can't change that. I didn't see the one with starting with me. I'm gonna look at that. Megan Good video, girl. I'm gonna look at that. Yes, I said, but I'm telling y'all, if you go and we was I'll just say 10 of us on here, and we go into the industry, right? That's all 10 of us. Out of the 10 of us, two gonna say, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't going back with y'all 10. I ain't going back to 8 of y'all. I'm staying here where these millionaires at. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta make it happen for my motherfucking self. And I gotta go in here and do whatever I gotta do. You think they give a fuck? Hell no. So it's just I'm telling you, that's just how it is. What time is it over here? You in England, it's 9:22 over there. It's 4:23 our time. I'm telling you. That's why I tell you this. It's just like that. What the government need to do is for real, and it's just being honest. I'm a woman. It's many women out here. It's many men out here that's victim. It's many women out here that's victim. But they have to set a law that these women, when you come in here and you lie and you say that these people did something to you and we prove your ass wrong, arrest that motherfucker. Arrest that motherfucker. Don't feel sorry because she a man or she a woman. You arrest that person. There should be a statute or limit. I mean, should be a law where You go in that courtroom and you sat up there, you knowingly know that you lie on that person. Arrest that motherfucker. Ain't no you getting off the stand and you, no, bitch, take that bitch to jail just like you was finna get that person that time, get to them. Cause that's just some dirty shit y'all playing. That's how people go to prison and be doing all that time off of people lying on them. Just telling lies to be telling lies. Nobody ain't got time to be going to lay in no 6x9 cell motherfucker block for a bitch lying on them. Who the hell want to go do some free time? Nobody donating their damn time. Arrest them right. Book that ass, put them in that motherfucker, and kick them in the back while you going. How about that? Because that's some dirty stuff to do to somebody. People done set up there and done laid in them people bed and done motherfucking done some time. Boy, that'll make you, I ain't gonna lie, that'll make somebody get out and whoop your motherfucking ass. I ain't lying now. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Then you wonder why you got your ass tore up. Because you know why you got tore up. Because you know you done tried that person. That's why I say, boy, you got to be mindful of the people that you be around. You got to be mindful of the people you have conversations with. You got to, today's society is like you can't even be around some of the people you think you can trust because those people you can't even trust because those people are out to get your ass. You don't know if they really like you. You won't know until it's all said, written in damn stone that they didn't like your motherfucking ass and they got you in the end. Come on now. We got to be smarter than what we is now. All jokes aside, but some of these people be playing real rockhead games on us. That's why I tell people all the time, going on, let me hear your story from over there. Let me hear what you got to say, because let me see if it sound right. Because it ain't sounding right. It ain't washing right over here with me. I'm not finna let you play me. I'm not finna sit up here and let nobody just tell me no motherfucking anything like I'm boo-boo the motherfucking fool. Ain't no boo-boo the fool here, baby. It's no way I'm finna sit up here and let somebody come in my door and say, hey, you know what, I can use your car. What you need me to use my goddamn car for? What you need? Where you need to go at? What you need me to drop your ass off? Because you ain't finna use my car. What, you might be going to commit a crime in my motherfucking car. Do that sound right to you? Come on now. Yeah, you're right. Every man for themselves. That's why I tell everybody, I say be mindful of the people you'll be around. And it be so crazy because it could be somebody you've been around all your damn life. And you could be in a relationship with somebody you don't even know if they really like your ass. I done seen that happen before too. But I'm gonna tell you something. What Diddy's biggest mistake he made was the company he kept. That was his biggest mistake. It was the same people around him was the rats. It was the same people. And they all was in it. They was all in the it's crazy because they was all doing drugs together. They was all in the freak offs together. They was doing all that shit together. And it was the company he kept. You see? And you remember he had was dating Cassie back in 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. If I'm not mistaken, it was 9, 10, all the way up into 2000 and I think it's 16 or 17, somewhere up in there. This 2025, bitch, what you come back? Now you knew it was a plot. I said the plot has taken, bitch. She came back for revenge. That's when I knew it was she was coming back for revenge when she went in that goddamn stand. That's exactly what she said. I'm back. People don't want to hear the truth about a lot of things in life. Some people don't even want to face the truth in their own life. They really don't. They just want to believe what they want to believe and hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth because the truth hurts some people. I'm telling you, it really do. The truth, you could tell somebody something, like you could tell somebody something, and you meaning them good, and you trying to tell them something. There, some people don't want to hear it. They just don't want to hear it. What could the hell you do? You can't if you if you don't want to hear the truth, what could a person do for you? If you don't want to hear it, what can I do for you? If I'm trying to tell you the truth and you don't want to hear it, what the hell can I do for you? Ain't nothing I can do for you. Ain't nothing I can help you because ain't nothing you want to hear from me. If I could tell you don't walk your ass out there in front of that train because my first mind told me don't walk your ass out there first, and you walked your stupid ass down, I just told you what the fuck could I have done? I'm telling you. Thank you. I said it's just, but I try to tell. That's why I try to tell people all the time. If you know, it's just like I tell y'all. That's just like when that lady sat up there and went for them $30 million. She couldn't have had, her lawyers couldn't have advised her that, them people can come back and get you. All the men you sat with, that man can come back and get you too. Them lawyers weren't worried about that. You know why they weren't worried about that? Because they was worried about that 33 and a third. They was worried about getting that share out of that money that she was fit to get. So they didn't give a fuck about advising her about her motherfucking legal rights about she can go to jail. Cassie didn't get advised by that. Cassie was just blindsided. She see millions of dollars, and then thinking that they can come back and bite her ass. Boy, karma came up and broke right. That karma came back and hit that lady in 24 hours after Diddy got convicted. 24 hours. I'm telling you, came back, karma rolled up in the car and told her, get your stupid ass in this car. Get your stupid ass in this car, because I just got your dumb ass. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It just be, I don't understand how her lawyers didn't advise her that, but he was so quick to go in that courtroom and say he give a statement for that lady for him not to let that man out of jail. You know what? You bit the hand that fed you, baby. I'm just telling you straight up. If all chips roll down and then it comes back to bite you and y'all both sitting on the same, you think that man ain't gonna go back in there and testify on your motherfucking ass just like you testified on him? That same man who hand you bit, it's gonna be the same man hand you need, but you ain't gonna be able to use him no more, baby. He not gonna let that go down. He said, let me tell y'all something. The time that man sat in that courtroom and listened to all the testimony, all the stories everybody came in there and said about that man had time to go back in that cell block. That man is recovering from all the drugs that he was on. And yeah, listen, when she said that, you know what I said to myself? You don't fear for yourself. Because you know why? You got $30 million. It's a whole security company you can hire that can watch over you, girl. You walking around that street right now. You fear for him while he in there. What about you fear for your goddamn self while you ain't he on the street? Ain't you say he a billionaire? What you think he can't do from what he doing for you from there, from in the bars? Come on, make it make sense. She lied. It was nothing. That man is that man. That let me tell you something. When that man left her, that man wasn't worried about Cassie. That man wasn't worried about Cassie. Cassie kept calling that man. You ain't feared that man no bit. That man was up. You called that man. Cassie ain't fearing that man. Cassie walking around here right now with $30 million in her motherfucking pocket. Well, I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna say about 20 in her pocket. Because after they took them 33 and the thirds up out of there, she walking around about 19, 20,000, $20 million. But it's her money. But it's saying you can't say you fear for yourself when you, so how you gonna say you fear for yourself and then you turn around and you walking around in the streets right now every day? Somebody can come up to you and off you right now. It's not making sense. Make it make sense. She did. When she wrote that letter, I knew she was lying. Her and that I think it was the hairstylist too. And let me tell you something. I bought into her when she got her ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie, I bought into that. But I was so motherfucking. I seen how he tore her ass up in that thing. I was like, whoa, 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 Diddy, whoa, you getting crazy on that damn lady. I felt sorry for her ass, but baby, when I think Cassie went on two talk shows. I think two interviews. I think she did one on the air and one of them at home. And then she put on her Instagram page, I want to say she put on she was a victim of domestic violence. But I'm gonna tell y'all, the whole time when that lady was on the stand, if you was listening to that lady didn't want Diddy to go to jail for no RICO. She didn't want that. Good girls don't use when I let me tell you something. I really to this day, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up to true. I really wonder what was in that book bag she took out of there. Cause he snatched that book bag back pretty decent. Like what was in that bag? Like I was trying to figure out was it the coins in there or what was in there? Cause I wouldn't have stopped at the elevator. I would have hit them stairs and was going down a little way, and I would have been on my merry way, baby. I promise you. That's what I was thinking. That thing had full of everything and the goods was in that bag. Cause he flew out that bitch in a rage. And I swear to God, I said to myself, she got to be this. And then what was she standing at the elevator putting lip gloss on? What was she standing at the elevator doing? Cause I'm like, girl, you don't see. That just peed me off. I'm not even gonna lie, that just peed me off. It says, did you hear the audio of her? Oh, that one. When I heard that, that's when I said myself. When I heard her talking on that thing and say she would do it, but she wouldn't be in her hands. I said to myself, there go the real Cassie coming out, and everybody's seeing it. She was trying to put on her shoes. I don't want to worry about no motherfucking shoes. I'm already at the room. I'm not finna sit there and try to put no shoes on and get my ass whooped. Now the fuck you gonna beat me out my shoes like he was damn near trying to do. What the hell I'm trying to put some shoes on for? I would be down that elevator on his ass and that down that not that elevator on them stairs that was right over there. I would have been running down them stairs so quick he would have had to come all flying down them stairs because I would have been gone. I wouldn't have been worried about no damn shoes. And that audio, who was that person on that audio who she was talking to? Was that her brother? Who was that? Because that conversation was like a little off if it was her brother. Talking about how he was saying, oh, like, what? This ain't can't be her brother saying this stuff, so it couldn't have been the brother. Who was it? The trial was an embarrassment of justice. It was an embarrassment that it's so crazy, y'all, because it was not the state who made an embarrassment. It's the actual federal government made a whole ass of themselves. That's when I knew the federal government is full of shit, and the federal government is really was praying to God that they won that case. They needed that goddamn money. They ain't get that goddamn money today. They got to go find somebody else to take down. Hello. And then you know what? It's so crazy because it what y'all embarrassed him. Y'all embarrassed him and said what? Y'all ain't say nothing that well, we learned that he liked baby oil. He learned he liked ketamine. We learned that he did a different well, we did learn a couple of little things out of it that he did that we did not know the truth about. She knew had to take it says I told you that tape, she had that tape the whole time. She had that tape. Diddy never listen. Did y'all not hear in the court when they said all them freak off tapes was on Cassie's phone? None of them was on Diddy's phone. Not one. They was all on her phone. So we gotta think about that, y'all. How all the tapes on your phone? How you get the actual tapes? It makes me think you was sitting back and saying, I got all the evidence. I got anything. When it all fall, the chips fall. I got all what I need. So we got to think about it, y'all. How long Cassie been thinking about this? Because if Cassie came back after all them years and say, she said she strategically did it because she went to the deadline of the date that thing was supposed to be filed. So Cassie was sitting back somewhere and saying, oh, I guess time for me to get you because if I don't get you now, I'm not going to be able to get you later. You got to think about that now, y'all. Now, where and when did we understand that Cassie didn't know what was really going on? Cassie knew everything. Y'all, please Trust and believe. I don't believe no more bit that Cassie sat on that stand and acted like she was so innocent. Yeah, you was a victim, Cassie. To her ass whooping you got. You was a victim. Now you was that. But that other shit, you was down with. That man got up there and when that man was saying all that stuff. Wendy, you know what it says? You know what the whole time y'all doing? They said that they was in a hotel room and remember they said it was another man in the. You noticed something? They would if it was another man in that hotel room for them to do a freak off. You noticed something? They never showed us no picture of the man going in the hotel room. Never showed a picture of the man leaving the hotel room. Who is the man that was in there? He ain't try to help her or nothing. Come on. She was doing that. Yeah, she was doing that. I'm gonna tell you something. That girl was going out meeting them. And see what got me was you was meeting the men on the Craigslist and these cowboys and all these different websites. You was going out behind these men and you was still sleeping with them. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. I'm telling you, it's like I was trying to figure out you was going out meeting these men, but who's to say, y'all? Who's the for real to say? They went on this date. They said, who's to say Cassie was never on that? Was probably on that before she even met Diddy. Who's to say? We don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know that she I seen that one guy. I seen the one who filed that lawsuit. I seen him. I seen the other one say he wasn't filing no lawsuit. He started. I don't. Y'all. I really believe this lady. I really listen. I really believe Cassie was doing a lot of stuff before she even met Diddy. Diddy just didn't know the whole spool of Cassie. He thought she was Miss Little Innocent Cassie when she came along. When Miss Cassie wasn't probably innocent as we think, y'all. Well, you know what? Sometimes some men think with the wrong head. I don't know what to say about that. They think with the wrong head and get slammed in the head and in the end by that woman. It was like, come on, this girl was doing stuff before she even met you. She was doing hardcore stuff before she met you, allegedly, but she was doing that stuff before she met that person. So who's to say we even know for real, y'all? We don't know what she was doing before she met that man with her period on. Now, when I heard that, that's some nasty shit. I ain't lying. I'm a woman, and ain't no way you do nothing like that now. What was that about though? Like, what the hell would you want to sleep with somebody with like that? And then is the man who doing the suing. I'm like saying to myself, you know what you just said when you said, oh, I got into the business because I just got fresh out of prison and I needed the money. I'm gonna tell you something. Ain't nobody who got on that stand for Diddy was a convicted felon. Nobody. Do you think that they finna let that man get on the stand? That's too nasty. That's so damn nasty. I don't even know how she even that. I'm what you say? That's the. It said I think we're gonna. Is well, they tried to shame that man, but the shame didn't come for him, baby. I'm sorry. But I'm just saying, like, if you turned man on, I would have been like, whoa, this is too disgusting. I first thing I've been thinking about, I gotta get to the health department. I gotta get to the health department. I don't know if this bitch got something. That's too nasty though. Well, I don't know. In my years of oh, what is this? Something flying. In my years of in my years of in all the years I know of, don't play with me. I ain't finna even play with no man like that, cause that is just too nasty, too disgusting for anybody to be even engaging in stuff like that. Like, come on now, bitch. This when you draw the line. Okay, you talking about hitting something with the lights out. Bitch hit and touch them fucking balls. You go around there talking about hitting something with some lights out and touch some motherfucking cannonballs. Oh shit. Oh, that's when you wake up and you want to fuck somebody up for real. That's nasty though, for real. Anybody who do something like that, that's nasty. I don't even think, and if I would be scared of you, I'd be like, I can't go back. You too nasty for me. The the interview, I'm telling you, that interview, he said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I was sitting up here, I was like this. Oh, is this man for real? Is this the shit they was into for real? It's no way. Cassie, not America's golden little girl, not the, Miss Tennessee Cat, not Miss Cassie. I know she was sitting at home, y'all, and she was listening to that shit, and I know she was saying to herself, "You little motherfucker, you told on me." Now Cassie just slimy like that. Y'all bullshit. Cassie slimy like that for real. Now that's some real shit. She slimy like that for real. Cause what motherfucker just sleep with a motherfucker? Like some nasty stuff like that. It's no, that's just, yeah, she been doing that. But I was trying to figure out, y'all think about it. When that man said he was in, they would be in the one room and then they would go off to the other room. What the fuck they was doing in the other room? What? Y'all ain't never asked them? And them two dummies in there and say, what y'all going in that room for? What's going on in that room? Them motherfuckers could have been loading up some ammo or something on them dummies. And they sitting there. Man, I know her mom. You know what? I'm with y'all, think about this. When they said the mama said that, now think about it now. Cassie sent the email to her mom and said he wanted the $20 million. I mean the $20,000 for the buyout, the contract or something, right? Y'all think about this. Is that a real story? Because it's pretty strange that he $20,000 to buy out from a thing. It's pretty strange that they would give Diddy $20,000. Like, what did y'all owe him? 20,000? Y'all borrowed the money from the man? What? Well, I'm a little confused on that. I didn't believe that story. I believe, but they said her mom was an attorney. I'm not sure. Allegedly, she was said she was 17 or 19. Was it 17 or 19? He was watching her since she was 16. What would he have met her for, man? She was 16 years old. Laura Lundy used to be her best friend. Well, what? You know, I seen her on the picture with her and Laura London. She was. I don't know, but you know, I'm trying to figure out. Listen, when they said her and Laura London, I remember seeing a video clip of her, Laura London, and Nipsey in the studio and all them. And also she was modeling in the industry. So Cassie knew all about that industry then. She was young. So she started getting whiff for things and hearing things when she was young. She just chose to do whatever she chose to do. once she got what she got. But once she got, so I'm gonna tell you something about her. Once she got to that billionaire, well, she jumped from this man, that man, or whoever she was with. When she got to Diddy, she knew it was no going down after Diddy. Because ain't nobody going to be able to foot that lifestyle she wanted to have. Because he had it all. It's, yeah, you see the friend don't even believe it. But see, you heard in the thing too, you heard what a lot of them was saying Lauren London name in the courtroom saying, Lord, they talked to Lauren London, then they changed it, but you know they never called Lauren London to that motherfucking stand. You notice that? Lauren London probably said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not going in there with that. She was with Ryan. She was with him? I ain't know that. It says now, see, they say he walked out. So he didn't know. Listen, so what? The man didn't know what? He didn't know what Cassie was doing, or the man didn't know what? Cause I'm a little confused. What he didn't know? Lauren London was close. See, I seen the husband walk out, but I was trying to wonder what he was walking out the courtroom for because I was like, what is something he must have found out that he must have didn't know. He didn't know that he was her personal. See, that was the crazy part. See, that's why I be trying to tell y'all. You know, Cassie said she was a victim, victim, victim. But I ain't never seen a victim who's supposed to be so scared of Diddy. But you was going with Kid Cudi. You was going with Trainer Man. You was going with uh Michael B. Jordan. You were going on all them damn men. You weren't scared of Diddy. You weren't scared. You was doing you. That's what you was doing before he married her. So he didn't know nothing before he married her. She must didn't tell him half of the stuff that them people was gonna say on that stand. She couldn't have told that man the whole story. She told that man bits and pieces of her life. She didn't tell that man the whole story. She probably when she got with that trainer man, she was sitting there with him and giving him bits and pieces of a story, and he probably never knew the full logistics or nothing that was going on until you heard it in that courtroom. It probably was so disgusting. I was saying to myself, how much longer is he gonna be with him? Who's to say how much longer he gonna be with her? Cause I'm a little goddamn confused now. How long, much longer you gonna be with the damn woman? Cause yeah, hearing all that shit and pissing on him. I don't give a fuck who wife I am or husband I am. I can't let you pee on me like this and then think I'm finna kiss you. You got to be out your damn mind. Your mouth is no good. It's garbage. The hell you think I'm finna? And you had all them STDs. Man, I would have told her when we left that courthouse, yeah, we gotta go get some tests. I'm telling you that you hear how some of these men was on there saying, um, how was she in bed? Does it fucking matter? You must be able to pee on her too. What the fuck does it matter? Because at this point, nothing should matter. I wouldn't give a damn what she can do in the bedroom. Ain't nothing she can do in the bedroom that you can understand. Because, bitch, at this point in time, I'm trying to figure out why is you worrying about what she could do in the bedroom when she done had all that done to her. I ain't seen nobody in that courtroom say that they went and took no STD. I mean, no HIV test or nothing else. Three. Tierra Marie, who is it? Hold on. You know somebody else who was next to that. Tierra. Well, Tiara Marie, let me tell you something about Tiara Marie. She was on a lot of she was having her own problems in life too. She was a sweet girl. Sweet Tiara Marie, she was a sweet girl too, but you know Tiara Marie got lost in herself with a lot of the drinking, and you know that took a lot of stuff away from Tiara. Man, you know sometimes people, you know, when they see somebody who's on the same stuff they in, sometimes some people take advantage of them people now. I'm trying to tell you, you can't. That man, some of these. I swear to God, if I was a man, come on, the man's like, give you what? I don't know what your motherfucking mouth been, and you better not put your motherfucking mouth on my goddamn cup, cause I'm gonna feel a certain type of way about a motherfucker. I ain't gonna even lie to you. A motherfucker put their mouth on a cup that I'm drinking out of, bitch. I'm gonna throw that bitch right down in your face. I'm sorry, I can't drink this. She was through a lot. It's like, you know, if Tiara Marie, she was going through a lot. You can see it on the show. She was going through the alcoholism, you know, and it's just like when you have friends and you have family and you see they won't support you and help you, you know, it's hard to overcome a lot of that stuff. She has a lot. Now see, now let me tell you something. First, birds of a feather flock together. So I went out half of them was all into the same shit. You know what? You look at that industry right now. If they was to go in there and pull that industry apart, and you hear half of them, all of them was in a circle doing the same thing. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. I promise you, I don't doubt none of that shit. I doubt. I promise you. I think if you go in there, I don't doubt half of them was all doing the same thing. She did. I didn't know that. As far as see, I ain't know Tierra Mama passed away. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's new on me. They doing so much stuff in up there in Hollywood. It's like they letting the money taking control of them or something. Like it's like one thing we almost must remember is what goes up can't come down. You know what I'm saying? We don't just go up and then it don't come back down. You understand what I'm saying? So we just can't say what went up, it can't come down. That's not true. It's like you sitting there and you literally thinking that just because you have this money that money is the root to all evil, whether we want to believe it or not, it's the root to all evil. We no matter how we look at this shit, it is. And some people take money and use money the wrong way and use it for the wrong intentions. And you know, sometimes the intention come back to bite your ass, bite you back in your ass. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they tell people don't never forget where you come from. Because if you forget where you come from, baby, you gonna be lost out here in this big old world. Cause it ain't owed to none of us. You know what I'm saying? We sitting over here and we say, oh, we thinking, oh, I got this much money. I'm the that industry. I pray for anybody who go in that industry who's looking for stardom because them people up there, I promise y'all, them people up there ain't taking them people best interests at heart. They're not. They're just it's oh, let's see what this one is about. Oh, we got a new one coming in the industry. Oh, this is a new potato right here coming in. Let's see if she's game to do some of this. Let's see what they're down with. You know, they doing that shit up there and they offering them people good money and they doing that dumb shit for that good money. And I'm telling you this, I bet you some of them people up there did a lot of things, strange things for a piece of change. And I'm pretty sure they did. They doing it and they still doing it. But you know what? I think a lot of them feel a little comfortable now since Diddy beat that case. So some of them probably went back to their old tricks. I'm telling you, they had to calm down for a minute because they was doing too much. But I'm pretty sure since Diddy is in jail, they still doing them parties. They can't tell me they ain't. Even the rich, the wealthy, the powerful, and all in these corporate office, all in these big politics office, they all doing that shit. And can't tell me they ain't doing that shit. I know they doing that shit. There's a tape out. Now I heard they was selling them tapes on that dark web shit. They said they was selling them tapes on that dark web. I don't know how true or who that is. That's for us to know and we to find out. But that's what I heard. But allegedly, but I know one thing: they doing a lot of kinky stuff up there in Hollywood. But I'm trying to figure out. You heard when they said, "Make me understand this now." You remember in the trial, if you was listening to them, you heard when they said the goddamn baby oil was being trafficked from New Jersey. Ain't that's what happened in the trial in New Jersey? Diddy was trafficking he was in, I think if I'm saying it right, I might be saying it wrong, y'all. The baby oil was manufactured in, I think, New Jersey or some of them states up there, right? Where they at. They said when he was going from one state to going back to Miami and going back, they say he was trafficking the goddamn baby oil. Now, where they do that at? Cause all us got these little small things of baby oil and all these what when that became trafficking. I got a little confused with that. Been trying to wait, Tiara, her mom actually had another child before she passed. Her mom. Wait, how Tiara mama was? See, sometimes, sometimes whether people don't understand it or not, that girl probably went to her mama for everything. She probably went to her mama when nobody else didn't want to hear her cry, so nothing. She had to go to her mom. She had to go to what she knew was best for her, and that was her mama. That was her comfort zone. And you know what I'm saying? That lady sat there and heard all her daughter cries. You know what I'm saying? But we can't Tiara was going through a lot. You can see it all throughout the whole Love and Hip Hop show. I kept saying somebody got to get that lady some help. That lady is on drinking too much, and she's trying to ask for help with all your friends when they sit around you and want to laugh and key. That ain't good for a person who don't drinking. Gonna make them continue to go back to the same old shit. So I was just wondering when they was ever anybody ever gonna step in to help the girl. Because taking her to a rehab, I'm gonna tell you something. When you take a person to a rehab, don't necessarily mean that person gonna stay in rehab. When they get home, it's right there in their face. Don't necessarily mean they're not gonna take it. And how old was her mom? She had a baby. Cause Tiara was well in her down in her age. How old was the mom? I didn't know her mom passed away. Dang, that's so sad. That's so sad. It will break. Let me tell you something. Well, people are realizing something. When you got somebody and that's your foundation, that's your rock, and that's what you need to hold on to your sense of peace. You know, that's all you got. Something you can't take that. That's like it's like you robbed the person. It's like you literally sat there and robbed the person of almost their identity of who they thought of was they self as a person. So it's not going to be easy for people to even understand. It's not going to be easy for this lady to want to be struggling with a drug alcoholic problem. Allegedly, we don't know exactly what was going on, but it's gonna be hard for her to just struggle with that, struggle with grief, struggle with all that, struggle with her mom had a baby, she got a baby left, how they gonna take care of it. That's a lot of stuff on one person. It is. And it's like almost like it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. If she was to come off of recovery and she's trying to recover off of that to fight her demons, she's still fighting a demon within herself because her mom's gone. That's something that you can't take from nobody. I'm sorry. Death is something that you don't play with. You don't know how much love people have for people and the care that they have for some of these people. You just can't imagine. I can't imagine the lady's loss. I really can't. I can't. I have lost my own child and my two children, and I can't even compare my love for my children with the love she had for her mom, because we have two type of different loves. And I can't compare. I just can just say my condolence to her family and to her, and I wish her a speedy recovery to whichever illness she need to recover off of. That's all I can say for her. But I did not know that lady passed away. I really didn't. It's just so sad. It's just like you trying to fight one demon, and here come the ultimate sin come in to just take your mom. That's just too sad. And her mom probably was trying to help her fight her demons, and it was probably hard for her mama trying to help her. It's just, you know, I hope she finds somebody around her that can to help her to heal and help her at the same time to recover from whatever addiction she may have had. I pray that for her. And I pray that the best for the baby that was born. She turned back. Love and hip hop ain't gonna talk about shit. Love and hip hop gonna talk about the make the money, make the money, make the money. She was drinking really bad over the show, because I seen it. I seen the addiction on there, and it's like it was like it was almost like it was not it was stopping her from her singing. It was stopping her from her like rational thinking. The things she probably wouldn't have did in a relationship with some of the guys she was with. It's almost like, if you look at it, it's almost like hello, it's almost like she couldn't make right decisions. That's how I'm gonna say it. She couldn't make a lot of right decisions, because you can tell she was like a little on the show. Like, I was like, dang, she's drinking or something. She got to be. But when she started coming out to say it, I knew it. I said, oh, that's what she was doing, because she was always looked like she was not making good decisions. A lot, if you look on the show, go back on the show and look at it, a lot of the choices she made weren't good choices, even with the men. Dang, the friend passed away too. See, that's what sometimes I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes God be putting so many tasks to us, y'all, and it's like he be saying, you better look. I'm giving you so many chances. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes he trying to put so many wake up calls into her to show her, I ain't gave up on you, but sometimes I gotta take something that's so valuable from you to it's like you're not gonna understand it until you learn into what I'm telling you. Because we here for a reason, a season, or a lesson. Now, whether some people want to believe it or not, it is what it is now. We ain't here for a long time. Well, not a good time. We just here. Gotta take this journey for what it is. But a lot of stuff in these industries, like a lot of these people who are in this industry, sometimes they get in this industry and they get this money, and some of them get so much money. These people ain't never had this kind of money. Some of these people don't even give back. Some of them just got the money and doing what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at it and call it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? We just hope that the person that we idol as we like as our actors, and we support our actors, we support our people, we just hope they have good lives and do good things with their money and give back. That's nothing. A giving thing is to give back. It's not, they say you can't receive if you don't give. I try to give. That's what even though I know I ain't got no goddamn millions or nothing, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got no goddamn millions, and I ain't got no goddamn all them goddamn hundreds and hundreds packed on top of each other now. But if I got money to spare and I made extra money I do give back. Now, I will give back. Now, don't get it messed up. Now, you can show you on my page. I give the kids for Christmas, bicycles and all. It's just we got to learn to give back. You know what I'm saying? To always remember where we came from. Because sometimes if you don't remember where you came from, what's the purpose? What's our purpose here? You know what I'm saying? Give back. But in that industry, we got a lot of rich people just doing a lot of crazy stuff. But you know what? I'm thinking that a lot of these people had these like issues when they were younger, and being that they got this money, they're acting out their fantasies. What do you guys think? I think they acting out some of the things they thought in their head, or oh, I should do this, maybe let's try this. You know, some people I think they doing crazy stuff. Like what kind of, like some of this kind of sex, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I never heard of it. I promise y'all. I'm like, I'm old school, baby. But some of this stuff these people doing, I'm like, what? Jesus Christ. It is what it is. You gotta call the shit for what it is. But some people like having too much fun. I see. They call it how do I call it? Freakazoid. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. But it is some of them out here now. Boy, Diddy, you showed me. And I'm gonna say like this: Diddy was a Diddy is a very unique guy. But you know, it is what it is. That's he like what he like, and he did what he did. So it is what it is. So I just got to say, some people do the darndest shit, and we just gotta call it for what it is. Well, y'all, it's like what time it is in the morning? Oh, it's 5:11 in the morning, y'all. We've been on here for over 3 hours. Okay, I'm gonna end this live, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow and give my take on some other celebrities. So I'm gonna end my live tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.